Hello, Galaxy! I'm Chris Perillo. You've tuned into another Wins Diana's Day. I wasn't sure what to title the video, so I made it Clickbait. Did it work? Did you, click over? I'm like, I gotta see what this is. What's going on there? Click. And then you're watching. And participating. Good to see everybody, including Deviously Mango, who we raided last night, and Deviously Mango is here. Did you understand what I was saying? There was a cat flying one of the Battlestar Galactica starships, right? The Viper? And so it was like Battlestar Galactic Cat? If you watch Deviously Mango streams, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I need. Next level Twitch streaming isn't just me, geeking out here, doing something, talking, hanging out, changing the batteries in the lights behind me, starting with green because it's Wins Diana's Day. But where was I going with that? Yeah, next level is me having a live DJ. Like a live, or something. I don't know what DJs do. They spin turntables and press buttons and, make different effects on the screen and stuff. That's what I think they do. No one really knows what I do. I don't even know what I do. I can tell you what I'm doing right now. What I'm doing right now is printing crates. After the failed attempt last night at the crate in orange, and it could have been a clogged nozzle, which seemingly is the case. It's always been my problem, clogged nozzles. I was able to successfully print the checkers. This was a file that had worked well before, and I just had it in my mind to do crates. So I had the gold filament out. I was like, all right, let me run through the gold. Let's see how these crates work. Smaller than a 6-inch scale, which is fine. This is a Legion scale crate series, 6 crates, and at 0.15, which I thought would be ample. At some point I may use a different filament at a 0.10. And also today released, this is not something that I've staged yet. I even asked in Twitter. There's a new Ghostbusters movie coming out, and there are these they almost look like adipose creatures from Doctor Who. But there are these Stay Puft Marshmallow little things. And so Chelsea Kearney already uploaded on Fangs 3D the little Stay Puft Marshmallow thing. So I thought that would be kind of fun to do with a white filament. So white may very well be the next color we move on to. I know, I could be swapping back and forth. But the problem with that is the gold would bleed into the yellow or the orange, and the orange would bleed into the gold, and then definitely into the white. So I definitely want to try to take my time and pace myself and spread those out as much as humanly possible. So these are Star Wars crates. You can see I'm using a gyroid infill, and it seems to be working well, or at least well enough. So I'm not complaining too loudly. I'm not complaining at all, honestly. I'll wait to see what happens after everything is done. This is not Dr. Andolph's gold. This is still the old Filament 1 gold. Again, I had it out. I'm going to use it. I'm not seeing any problems as of right now with what's happening here in these crates. Of course, I risk it, right, by having more than one item on the on the printer. But it's seemingly been going fine. It looks lighter than before. No, it's definitely the same. I can assure you it is the same. So I'm slowly but surely branching back out into things. I can tell you, once I get the hang of it, I'll go with a bigger printer. Yeah, Raul, no doubt about that. I know that's going to happen. I guarantee that's going to happen. I just don't think it's going to happen right now. It's not going to happen immediately. Probably not within the next year. I say probably. The MK3S Plus, certainly. Well, what may also drive my decision, if and when they release, let's say Prusa releases, a massively updated Mini Plus, where the differences were clear for an upgrade, right? I would consider moving this, or potentially donating it, or passing it along as a gift. I had mentioned, my brother Adam being somewhat of a maker, I think he'd get a kick out of this, although it takes some amount of configuration. I mean, where there's a will, there's a way, certainly. So that is Still happening. There is some amount of stringing. You'll see. I've had that issue despite adjusting just about everything I possibly can, minus retraction. I haven't seen too much stringing on this compared to the ones that I made for Diana. I did the mermaid tails last night. She got 4 gold mermaid tails. Imagine how easy it is to get Christmas presents for Chris now. Yeah. Not just Chris. Well, what would I get? Like, what would I get for Christmas? I could easily make Christmas presents. I've got an idea about, like, what to give what. Okay. I'm fine with the banana. I won't poop for a day. I'll be fine. Gotta be careful with the bananas. Yeah. I'm like, eating healthy. This vegan junk food, nothing like it. I've got a few ideas, like what I can do for gifts. People are gonna be like, man, this sucks. Go back to buying stuff on my Amazon wish list, man. I got all this film and I gotta do something with it. See, radar cornflakes, totally fell for it. I knew it. I knew setting a clickbait title would work. I knew it. Everyone hates it, but as soon as they see it, they click. So I cannot, in good faith, remove a clickbait title when I know it's going to work. So it worked. What am I going to say? I don't know what this GalaxyCon is, but I'm probably not going. As much as I'd like to. And the only thing I regret about this print, to this point, is not the color, but going with the 0.15 with the gold. I think it may have worked even better with a 0.10, but given I've never printed these before, I was like, well, let me just kind of split the difference and see how it works. Because I was really happy with the checker quality at a 0.10. Like, really, really, really happy. Immensely. I can print a whole bunch of tree ornaments. I'm not going to give anybody tree ornaments. That's lame. I mean, even for me, that would be lame. Like, what I would try to do, honestly, is get a 3D scanned head of everybody. And then, like, for my dad, for argument's sake, I would put his face in, like, something that he might enjoy, like
Saint
a fandom.
Olaf just subscribed.
Thank you, Saint Olaf. I appreciate you using your Prime subscription on me. So enjoy. Thank you for the subscription. This is the official subscription icon of this channel. Appreciate that. I almost picked up the bits, but I can't do that yet because nobody's cheered. It's okay. There's still time. No worries there. Yeah, I really think the more I use this, the happier I am with the 0.1 resolution on objects. Now for gifts, I think, depending on what it is, of course, a 0.15 would be ample. Anything above that, 0.2 gets a little drafty for me, and I know that's not even the draft mode for like the resolution or the quality of a print. But if I could get 3D scanned heads of people, I could put their faces in things, right? That would be cool. Like a personalized gift of sorts. And, I don't know what... I would have to think really hard about it, but I don't know. I'd do it. I'd have no problem doing it. I have ordered, by the way, thanks to Big Fan for linking me off to the Williams-Sonoma item for the pan where you could, like, bake... muffins, or it's a Star Wars tin of sorts, to better melt down the filament. The next thing I may need to figure out how to do is basically take all this filament and crush it. Like, I could cut it up, but I mean, like, blend. I need like a filament blender of sorts, so that it's all kind of chewed up, so that it's easier to sprinkle in. I do have. You should note, Krusty will be happy. I do have a heater now. I got to be very careful with it. I don't like the design. I don't like the fact that it's wired. They don't really make, like, wireless ones, at least safe-wise. But that's the reason why, is because I'm afraid it's just going to fall. So as long as it sits upright and I'm able to, like, hold the objects in front of it. I tested it before the live stream with some of the spare filaments, but that way I can kind of, heat away some, extraneous stringing or what have you without using fire. So this should theoretically be safer than fire. That is now in my array of tools. I also happen to have a Mandalorian Tint. I don't know if I'm going to be using this. It's just I remember seeing it. It's embossed on top, which is cool because it's boss. This is something that I've yet to figure out how I'm going to use, as are many of the tins. But I thought it was kind of nice, so I always wanted that, and now I got it. It wasn't exactly on sale. I probably could have picked it up cheaper, but oh well. Got this thrifting. Originally it was $1. I paid more than that, $2, but I got a nice thin pencil sharpener, a couple of Ray pencils, a Stormtrooper notepad, and some stickers. Back when The Force Awakens was out, like in the era of Rogue One, or they were teasing The Force Awakens, you saw a lot of these everywhere. And now, finding anything Star Wars-y out there is a little bit of a challenge. We're kind of in between marketing cycles, which is disappointing. Very disappointing. Very sad to me. Buy a blender from a secondhand shop, and at least you'd be recycling it. Oh, actually, Chi-Town Deke, I thrifted this. Now you got me thinking. Maybe you're probably right. I could do that. I probably should do that. You're absolutely right. Didn't even think of it. I'll have to ask Diana if we've got a blender that we were going to toss. Because then it would just be basically dedicated to just grinding them up so I can pour them out for even pours. You know what I'm saying? Got to be careful with the blades, of course, naturally. But, yeah, that's not a bad idea. You totally pay for a DJ Candy bobblehead. See, all you need to do is mock it up. Someone could probably print it, and then you're done. Bob's your uncle. What I'm saying is it shouldn't be too hard to do. I can't imagine any of that personalization would be a challenge. WTPHE was asking what is being made. Some Star Wars crates Legion scale, but you know I think they'll work pretty well because most of my the Star Warsing is somewhere in between Legion at a smaller scale and my 3 3/4 inch scale, so I'll be fine with that. I might even get a high-end cheap one as well. Yeah, you're right though. Thrifting is the best way to do it. Although I'm not sure they sell the blades for it. Let me see. I'll ask Diana because maybe even a food processor could work, right? A handheld blender might not work because then the pieces are flying everywhere. But like a food processor, like a chopper of sorts. We have a Will It Blend. We have a blend tech, and we have 2 pitchers for it. So I almost wonder if I could use one of those pitchers specifically for this. Wonder if Diana would let me do that. Because then we wouldn't have to get anything new. Remind me to ask Diana about that. Because then it would just be dedicated to that. We'd never eat out of it or anything. But we have 2, because we had to get a different base. Ascario says, haven't been in the streams for a while, wondering what happened to the phone situation. I ended up getting stuck with a Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra Pro Premium Plus 5G Package Pro Package Plus Premium Package Plus Pro. Yeah, it's working out well enough. I can't say that I'm in love with it. I'm in like with it. It's working, or it's working well enough. The camera output I'm still not thrilled about, but I've found a variant of Gcam that effectively assuages any kind of concern that I might have around that. A Gcam is basically like a modded version of Google Camera that developers have used to allow other Android devices to use the Google Camera software and in many ways provide dramatically different output. And I will tell you, the output is dramatically different on Gcam compared to the default Samsung Galaxy Ultra S21 5G camera. Gamma went with an S21 Ultra, comes out this Friday. Oh, wow. We have to keep each other up to date on tips and tricks. I've disabled about as much Samsung as I possibly can. But, always looking for more help. Gcam is definitely the one you want to get. The one that I got is, found it in the subreddit. And although I can't seem to get my the selfie camera here's Gcam, right there, the back of my hand, right there's Gcam. I can't seem to get the selfie camera to like work, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm missing with, like, see, it doesn't load like at 3x or 1x selfie cam. So I don't know if I don't have it mapped properly, but honestly, the Samsung selfie cam is not that much of an issue. My primary use case for Gcam is specifically these types of, like, the front-facing camera. I'm sorry, the rear-facing camera, because I feel that the shots that are taken. Oh, there's look, there's a version of me that I AR camera'd. Like, my feeling is, like, the quality of the picture that I can get out of Gcam is better and sharper, the way that I like it, compared to the photo image that comes out of the Samsung camera, even with all the latest updates. So, is there a reason you read the full name, including all the color specs every time? Drives me nuts. Why not just the S20? Because it's the Samsung S21 Galaxy Ultra 5G Pro Premium Plus Package Platinum. Because you know what? They keep packing on those labels. So if you want to get mad at anybody, get mad at them. Samsung doesn't call it that, so why should I? How about I call it an Android device that has a load of bloated software? How about that? I don't think Samsung would like that either. So what are you going to do? How's the 5G speeds? Honestly, they've improved. Omega Supreme Ultra 5G. There you go, Gamble. I like that. Hey, Frozen Walkway. Good to see ya. What's up? Well, we got a ceiling around here. Helium? Isn't helium? That's up, usually. Hey, it's up. It's floating around up there. You never know. Never know. But 5G around here has been pretty solid. You know, they seem to have changed something in, like, recent months. Like, you know, when I first tried 5G, I was like, this is really no better than LTE. It's not a big deal. And then in recent weeks, I noticed they must have upgraded the towers or whatever, because there's definitely a difference. Like, a massive difference. Like, not even close to a difference. It's like night and day. I'm definitely getting better indoor signal, which was my primary concern with LTE. So, even the Samsung website calls it the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G Pro Premium Plus Platinum package. Omega Prime Supreme. This is what they do. This is what the companies do. They throw on all the fancy terms. I'm like, okay, it's still got bloated software on it, dude. You're not fooling anybody. See, I'm having fun at their expense. And the reason why is because it was an expensive phone. I deserve to have all those words on it. I demand to have those extra words on it. I paid for them. I paid for all the words. I didn't pay to call it an S21. Although I am glad they called it an S21. Because that's the year, right? Next year it should be an S22. Then it should be an S23. I like that. Personally. I like that. But you can't call it an S21. Because then there's the Ultra. But then there's also 5G. But so right now I'm printing something on the original Prusa Mini Plus Pro Premium Platinum Prime. Like cars. Easy. Oh, yeah. Like cars. Yeah, because cars are just so easy. I could look at a car and you could ask, what car is that? It's a car with wheels. It's what it looks like to me. I'm not a car guy. Definitely not a car guy. Hey, Big Jano. And I assume that's how you say the first first part of your handle there, B1G. My 5G is spotty at best. Stupid airport next door. Yeah, that could throw it off. We do not live near any airports that I know of. I don't think we're even in a flight path. We live on a mountain, and signal has been spotty through the years, but generally speaking has gotten better over time. So I believe in the promise of 5G. I really genuinely do. I can't wait for it to proliferate. In terms of our use case, it's going to fit in quite nicely. So I'm very, very happy. Very happy to see it. Speaking of very happy to see, today we get to choose between one of these two Black Series figures. Which one am I opening today? The Shore Trooper or the Death Trooper? Which one? as a part of the archive series wave. I'm just going to take it by word. I'm not going to do a vote because I don't think it's worth doing a poll on. Oh, you live next to an airport. Floridians don't know what mountains are. Yeah, I know you don't. But I tell you what, Big Jano, you do know what humidity is. And apparently I do as well. I didn't realize it may be as humid as it might be, but I may have to find another way of storing or at least dehumidifying around here. And I don't necessarily want to run a dehumidifier. We have a dehumidifier. We have one here. It's just that I'm not sure I really want to be running it, and certainly not all the time. If I did, it would probably be where we're keeping the filament in there more so than in here. You do you, call it what you want. Thank you. Thank you, big fan. Thank you. Thank you for letting me be me. Storm. Well, that doesn't help. Death Trooper. I got one Death Trooper. That's it. I've already opened this. In fact, I think it's the same damn Death Trooper. In fact, it's probably the same damn Scarif Trooper. Shore Trooper, maybe with different paint apps. Oh man, I could not do humidity. I could not, just because of the 3D printing and what it does to filament. Like I've never been a fan of humidity ever. Like growing up, like, you know, I know the Midwest and, you know, other places here, you know, great to move to because of space and what have you. But the humidity, I couldn't deal with the humidity. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Couldn't even begin to do it. There's a shout out to Sith Lord Britt. Give her a follow. She's another maker here on Twitch. Speaking of, I'm a partner, and I'm happy that I'm a partner because that gives me certain privileges, including being able to start teams. And I'm kicking around the idea of starting a team on Twitch entitled something like Geek Talkers or something, where it's people like me who like interacting with chat. They don't just do things, right? They don't just 3D print. They don't just build. They don't just make. They don't just do Lego stuff. They don't just geek out over action figures. They don't just play games, but they like interacting with chat, and their streams are very much talk-oriented. So, like, I thought about calling it Geek Talkers and then inviting people to it. Do you think that's a good idea for a Twitch team? In general, it's not just about one thing or another. It's just people who have geeky proclivities that just like talking. They like chatting. So I thought about calling it that. What do you think? Geek Chat? Like, is that a good... something like that where... Because I thought about Geek Chatters, too. For a team name. There's no such thing as a perfect team name, unfortunately. Nerd seems to be used a lot, too. And so I don't want to, like, you know, go through an overused term. Still don't have any inclination, either. Speaking of nerd talk, geek talk... I've got one vote for Death. That's it. I'm gonna have to put it up to a poll. Which one am I opening tonight? Gnome Home. No one remembers Gnome. I already opened the Sand Person yesterday. There he is back there, hanging out with the tank pilot or driver. I'm gonna run a poll, which to open. Y'all can vote. Open. We're gonna open the Death. Oops. Hit caps lock. Death Trooper or Shore Trooper. Alright, there we go. The poll is started. We're going to see which one wins. Geekathon. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Gamble 101. Well, if enough people join the team, then it would be a Geekathon. That's not a bad idea. I don't mind that. Geeks Chat. But see, it's not just like... I wouldn't want to, like, for the team, I wouldn't just say, oh, you like Star Wars, therefore you can join the team. No. Like, I would want... I mean, the thing that I love about Twitch is not just watching somebody do something, but being able to interact with them, right? That, to me, is why I enjoy doing what I do. It's why I enjoy doing the streams the way that I do them, interacting with the chat. So, I thought that's kind of like the foundation. Geek Speak. That's not bad either. Geek Speakers. I like that. Geek Speak. But it's not like that. Geek Speak just sounds so techie, and I don't want it to be techie. Geek Speakers. You love it? You can join. What? I'm gonna play around with that. Chatting with geeks. Yeah, but see, I like the chatting part, right? Not just speaking, not just presenting, but actually interacting. And I think that's got to be a part of it. That's the foundation. But I like the way that's sounding. Okay, we got 6 votes for a Death Trooper. Fair enough. No one remembers what Locker Gnome is. Hell, I couldn't even tell you what it is anymore. You're in Ucky, Miami this week? For PLA, even in Alabama, humidity, you do not worry about your PLA. Wow, really? Zenbender. It's good to see you, Zenbender. I believe I met you over on Buana's stream now that I recently got him addicted to 3D printing. That's so funny. If you want to take a trip down memory lane, you can probably find the old videos that Buana and I did in my Ustream channel. Back when. I mean, of course, he stuck with the live streaming thing. You know, he's definitely OG. I kind of ducked out for a long while, but I'm back. I'm back, and I'm not gonna say better than ever. Probably worse than ever. But I mean, 3D printing quickly became a part of my thing. It wouldn't surprise me if it becomes a part of his too. Oh man, it's so awesome to see that. It's so awesome to see that passion kind of get spread around. It's like anybody who becomes a Star Wars fan or a GPK fan vicariously. That's a blast. It's a blast to see. Chatty Geeks. Okay. I like that. Chatty Geeks. Pixel says he was one of the first you followed on Twitch, then back at Justin TV. Yeah. Well, if you look at our ages, I don't know who... let's see here. Account age. I'm 13 years, 7 months. Buana's probably right up there. In fact, he may have me beat in terms of account age. I don't know if I can look up usernames. Let's see here. Can I look up usernames? Buana! Yeah, he has me beat by 3 months. It's funny. House AC. See, we don't have AC, but we have heat, so it does keep the humidity low. You keep in a tote with a seal, a bunch of desiccant you can buy on the gallon on Amazon. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I've got some set aside, but like I said, if it really starts to seemingly become an issue, we do have a portable humidifier, or sorry, dehumidifier that I usually run in the basement, especially in the summer months specifically. Though we do have an air conditioner. We do. It looks like Death Trooper's gonna win. All right, so tomorrow, buddy. The one I wanted to probably open the most, I'm going to be opening last. You get to go last, buddy. 6-inch scale, not necessarily my scale. Lots of OGs in here, indeed. Look at that. I'm glad you're all here. In Florida, AC is basic human right. Yeah, that does not surprise me. I couldn't do it. More power to you. I can visit Florida. That's about it. What the heck? The gun... Don't you hate when, like, something shoots out and then, like... Oh. Man. Finding anything gray in this room is next to impossible. I will have to continue to workshop my my team name, and then I get to like go around and identify people who might want to join, people who'd be good, who like interacting with their communities, who have geeky proclivities about one thing or another. They like potentially like making things, interacting, consider themselves geeky or nerdy. How do I? It's got a, I don't remember the original one having a rubbery, like a holster here. Let's see here. The Nerd Herd, the collective. I think those have been taken. All right, so I'm gonna keep that smaller weapon down there. Is DJing considered geeky? It can be DJ insanity. Man, I mean, like, if you like interacting, I mean, that's, to me, is like, you know, I think that if you consider yourself a geek and you like interacting on your streams, interaction is, that to me, is kind of the pivotal feature of the team that I'd like to put together. You've just picked up some PC TPE, have no clue how to print. Oh, dude, yeah, That's definitely beyond me, dude. That's like, you've definitely moved past my experience and my expertise. Actually, I think I'm supposed to do it this way. The chat show. No. So a team is basically a group of people, not just one show. It's so if I'm not streaming live, I can have other people streaming in my channel who are part of my team. Hey, Man Cave Hobbies. Good to see you, Heath. Always good to see you. Always appreciate you. Always. Here we go. We've got the Death Trooper. Thank you for following. Can't read your handle, though. Death Trooper's looking good. I think the new addition of the rubber holder for the rifle, even better. Double-jointed knee, single-jointed elbows. Of course, typical articulation points. Very nice addition. Although, I've got a black shelf of sorts where I keep some of my black figurines. The next one I want to print tonight is a gold Gonk droid at a scale. I actually want to get feedback from y'all as to whether or not I can use it or can print it with or without supports. We're not there yet, but we will get there. Okay, let me flip back to the printer. There's the printer view with the at. Thank you, ZFarp. That's an interesting handle. Looks good, thank you. The 3D print quality on that is fantastic. Yeah, on the Death Trooper, it took me all of 5 whole minutes to unbox that. Gonk, a Star Wars tale. Someone needs to write that now. Tell us about the life of droids. I really like that little crate down there. This one, it stopped printing a while ago because it hit the top. It's got Arabesh on the top. And then I've seen these crates before. This design almost looks like a portal package. And the design of this one in the Legion scale was the one that I was trying to print last night with the orange filament that got messed up in the middle. I think it was just a nozzle clog, quite honestly. And I've printed different things with the orange, but I don't know if it was glitter that tripped it up or what. But you joined the team. The team. Still, I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know what we're going to call it. I don't know what is it. What would be a good title for a team of people who consider themselves geek about one thing or another, right? Doesn't that you could be geeky, a total video game geek. You could be a total circuitry geek. You could be a Star Wars collecting geek. You've ever called yourself a geek in one way, geek or a nerd in one way, shape, or form. You identify like that. But then you also like chatting with the people who show up to your streams. I think that to me, that's a certain audience type, right? There's one audience type who likes tuning in to watch people and zone out and don't want to interact. That's one type of audience. But I'm specifically interested more, even in the people that I follow, the people who are more interactive. Like if someone is just doing their thing and they're not really interacting with their chat, I admit, I tune out. On Twitch specifically. I think the beauty of this medium is the fact that people do interact. Interactive nerds. I like that too. Because the interactive word evokes this idea. It frames what it is. And I think that's key. That's elemental to setting the context for what this team is. Because my hope would be that someone would see the team, they'd follow not just one of them, but if 100 people were on the team or whatever, oh yeah, I would be interested in all these people, all these people on the team so that all ships rise, right, together. That's the idea. Geeks of the round. I like that word, interactive nerds, geekaholics. That's almost got a negative connotation. Interactive nerds or interactive geeks might work. Interactive geeks and nerds. I like that. My head goes to brainstorming, right? I start thinking of keywords. And let's see here. Oops. Writing that down. Let's see here. What else have y'all come up with? Y'all came up with a couple of good ones here. Geek Speak. You like the Geek Speak? Yeah, but I also like the idea that it's the community interplay, right? It's not just the type of person, but it's the types of streams that happen. That to me is the hallmark of a good team, that you can define what it is. Well, if the person who's running it identifies as a geek or a nerd, but then the streams that they do are ostensibly what they're geeking out about, but they're sharing that experience with the community and they're interacting. So I think Britt's suggestion with interactive could very well be key. I could probably even come up with some kind of an acronym for it. I did that a long time ago with Locker Gnome. I did that like something like Geeks and Nerds Emporium or something like that. I can't. GNOME. It was like Geeks and Nerds Online Media Emporium. GNOME. It worked. I'm like, I mean, for what it was, it did work. I'll play around with that. Geeks and Nerds Interacting. So it's like, So if I did Geeks and Nerds Interacting, that's GNI NIP, GNIP, GNU. Oh man, now you got my head spinning. My head spinning with this raffle. Great Galaxy of Girds. Galaxy of I like the word galaxy too. Galaxy's fun. I'll write that down. I always I played with CPU as Chris Pirillo's universe. CPU. That was always that was definitely geeky. Although it kind of locks you into the idea, oh, CPU, you're going to talk about hardware. I'm like, no, I'm not. I couldn't tell you. Honestly, I still can't tell you the difference between an extruder and a nozzle and a hotbed and a heat bed and a heat lamp and a heat sink and a heat block and block heat on these devices. Hell, up until yesterday, I didn't realize that was a reset button. But it is. Learn something new every day. So no geek exchange. Well, exchange, I don't know. It has kind of a marketplace kind of feel to it. G-code, geeks come over, delight everyone. Oh, look at him. Look at you. Although if you weren't into 3D printing, that might like fly right over your head. Because there are some people out there that don't do the 3D printing thing that I think would work well because they geek out about things and they just don't 3D print. Like a Yoko McCann, right? She likes putting things together. Sometimes she likes crafting. Sometimes she likes interviewing. She's a variety streamer, right? So like the variety, like it's like basically like variety. And it may very well be, variety streaming and interacting geeks and nerds or something. You know, I can pack in the keywords. I might be able to come up with an acronym. I love acronyms, Big Jano. I love acronyms. So, like, variety streaming and interacting geeks and nerds is like VSIGN. That doesn't make any sense. But, so I can say, variety streamers, geeky, nerdy, but I'll work with it. I'll work with the keywords. Sorry, I'm like brainstorming. Diana will be here, by the way. She is coming. Geeky interactive media. Yellow Mellow Guy. That you almost make me sound professional. And I am like the opposite of that. Fantasy and Intergalactic Geeks doing Unreasonable Expectation Society. Figures. Oh, Popper Tim. That's pretty good. I almost went like lightheaded reading all the way through that. Sign. Society of Interactive Nerds and Geeks. Ooh, that's not bad. Or Geeks and Nerds. Society. I love it. We belong to a society. I'm gonna copy that down, Big Jano. It's not a bad one. I like where you're going. I like where your head's at. Copying that down to my little my clutter file. Connected Geek Society, CGS. Ah, like What if it was like VGA? You know, like, or SVGA or something. EGA. If y'all remember that. EEK, Lego Cosplay Artists, Creators, and more. Well, I hesitate to be too prescriptive. Because to me, it's all about, like, I will follow someone who's got a craft, or is an artisan, or cares about what they do, and they geek out about it, and they enjoy it, and they enjoy sharing their passions with other people. That, to me, makes them a geek. Or, you know, they might, you know, have a certain knowledge, a foundational knowledge in a particular area that kind of makes them a nerd. And they enjoy sharing those passions. So, but not about one particular thing, right? Because as much as you think, oh, Chris, why don't you do a Star Wars one? I'm like, yeah, but I follow a few people on Twitch that aren't necessarily Star Wars people, but I still think I really like how they, you know, interact with their community a lot. Oh, there's already a raffle running? Really? How did I miss this? No, there's not a raffle running. Oh, now it is. Now there's not. Okay. GEM, Geek Entrepreneurial Media. I may be the only entrepreneur. Or a content entrepreneur. That's you know, how I labeled myself eons ago. I don't know if that fits anymore. Well, I can tell you with a great degree of assurance that if the print fails from this point on, at least I have 3 good pieces on the table. Always a risk. I'll do these crates, of course, in damn near every color. I mean, it's Star Wars accessories. I'm not gonna... I can't turn this down, because I can't necessarily buy them. In here last night, you were wearing your Star Wars 77 shirt? Yes! Deviously Mango. I had... It's not... I don't know if you have a vintage one. I definitely don't have a vintage one. I got a modern one, I think, somewhere. I couldn't tell you where. It's just the number 7, you know, or 77 on the shirt, and then it's got like it looks like an iron-on transfer. For all I know, it was an iron-on transfer. Keep it simple, maybe. Galaxy Geek. I like that, Avaline. I want that kind of simplicity. I aim for it. Although, I like, as much as I like the word galaxy, it kind of it evokes this idea of sci-fi or fantasy. And I'm not sure that's the scope I would hope to find. I mean, to me, I enjoy variety streaming, so I enjoy a variety of things. I'll watch someone do something on cooking. It doesn't necessarily fit my normal thing, right? But they're interactive. You know, I get a chance to, you know, meet someone new, you know, a completely different background. They're geeking out about food, and they call themselves a food geek, but it doesn't really have anything to do with one, you know, part of the geekiverse, you know, compared to another. Pixel is wearing a favorite Bob Ross shirt, and the print has faded, and his eye color is almost gone with the color. Oh, yikes. Bob looks possessed. Oof. What did I see last night? Bob, it was a... What was it? It was a funny little mashup with Bob Ross. And now I can't remember what it was, but it was funny. It was like Bob Ross, but like another character, and it was a play on the one of the words, either Bob or Ross, and Boba Ross? No. I can't remember. Good to see you, Krusty. Team Variety, yes. Would I print Star Wars Lego? I haven't really seen anything that would, you know, that has me wanting to print that immediately. I haven't even printed a typical lightsaber, as most have been inclined to do. I might very well do that to assemble. But I already have a lot of lightsabers, a lot of toy lightsabers, so printing another one, just it wouldn't do it for me. Versus, you know, these cute little things like checkers or coasters to a certain degree, or these accessories, right? These crates. Those are fun. So I'm not sure about the Lego stuff. Variety Collective, not bad. Hell, I'll admit, I mean, back in the day before Bob Ross was cool, I definitely watched him on PBS. I'm like, dang, dude. No more feet. No more feet. No more 3. Finally win some Perillo popcorn. I should try a torture toaster. I kept seeing that pop up in my feed over and over again. I'm like, I'd watch it. I'm like, I don't get it. Like, why are people printing this? Why? Okay, so tell me, why is it a torture toaster? Is it because it is so complex to print that it basically pushes the limits of your printer and/or filament? It wasn't the Deadpool Ross mashup, Bob Ross mashup. It wasn't that. It was something else. It was a play on the word Ross. Yeah, I can't remember. Krusty, by the way, got my heating weapon for more civilized age. I still worry about this being dangerous. It's so dangerous. But, you know, next time I get stringing, I'll just heat gun. Heat gun. Right there. It shoots out heat. Sith. I'm sorry. Brit. Called you by your handle. That was not... I did not mean to call you by your first part of your handle. Unless, you know, maybe people do call you that in real life. Maybe they, hey, Sith, what's up? You know? They don't do that to me. Although people that I see on a regular basis on my regular toy runs may not know my name, but they know I'm the Star Wars guy. Hey, Star Wars guy. I'm like, how you doing? But that's important. Ow. Yes, the toaster is a test for your printer. Yeah, I am not interested in testing my printer. I know it works. I know my own limitations. I'm not interested in another challenge. Let me put it this way. I'm facing enough challenges right now. I do not need to add more. No more challenges. It's fine. Heat it up and stick your tongue on it. Nothing to worry about. Oh, I did. It left the circle mark. It heats up pretty quick. My concern about this is I don't think, I mean, it was designed more to be held, which is fine. It kind of balances, you know, well on the hand. But I'm inclined to just as easily set it down. And my concern is that it's gonna slide around to the table because they did not put, and they should have put, and I might have to do this myself, but like a bumper on the back, so that is like a rubber bumper, so that when you set it down, it doesn't slide around. That's its one failing. That would improve its design tenfold, because when you set it down, it has the propensity to slide around. The big question, will it pop popcorn? Probably will. I don't know how hot the thing gets. Let me put it this way. It gets hot enough to, in my test, basically allow for the... here. How else can I do this? I'll show you. We're going to do some making. I'm making in my pants right now. I'm making. Design and print a bumper. Yeah, but I don't have that kind of material. I don't know if I want that kind of material. Mine looks just like that, and I believe it reaches 900 degrees Fahrenheit. Holy shh. So, here I am. Now, one time, this is why I don't trust myself with these types of guns. Back in the days when I was trying soldering, what had happened was I accidentally knocked it. I mean, it was the soldering gun was like sitting on the, or the soldering iron was sitting on the table, and I knocked it and it started to slide off, and I went to grab it like this, and I'm glad I missed, because it would have, oh my god, that burn would have stayed with me to today. Oh man, that was really dumb. Alright, let me show you here. That, like that! You see what I'm saying? I just don't like these corded devices. I think they're a very, very, very bad idea. And I've also got to be careful not to point it at anything. Hang on just a second. Let's do this. Is Chris gonna melt? Is Chris gonna melt himself? You're about to find out. Let's find out. Let's kind of point it away. Gonna hold up some, or put it on some pliers here. Just show you. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much heat to start, you know, getting things to behave. So here we've got a brim from what I believe was one of the staffs of Ra. That's high speed. That's low speed. See, and it vibrates too. It wants to move around. I don't like that. So you definitely gotta keep one hand on it, dude. You can't trust it. At least with the cable being placed where, oops. So this will be enough. This will be enough to basically eliminate stringing. And then it firms up pretty quickly, right? As soon as you get it out of the heat. So, yeah. See, it warped. It worked. Okay, he's gonna burn himself. I'm not gonna burn myself! Unless I was. I'm not good with tools, dude. I cannot overstate this enough. Do not trust me with tools. This is something I should have warned everybody about years ago. Like, you know, you guys don't understand. I'm like, you know how, like, remember that show, Home Improvement, Tim the Toolman Taylor? I'm like, do not trust me with tools. Do not. Another way of doing it is when the object's down, you know, basically, you know, you'd be able to pick this up and, like, point the heat directly at it. Fixhim64! Fixhim64. Fixhim Dude! Thank you for the 64 bits. Appreciate the cheers. So, yeah. This is why you don't trust me with tools. I tried warning you. I'm like, no, this is what you need. Trust me, I'm barely, you know, reasonable with a lighter. A lighter works, right? I can put it down. Every time I see you with the pick set taking off supports, I get nervous. You should. I will hurt myself. It's a matter of time. Seriously, it's just a matter of time. How about a holder for it? Yeah, you know, that would be possible. I think this would be better served either using it, you know, holding it by hand, which is probably the proper use for it. See on the side it says something about replacement parts. Heat gun, 350 watts, 120 V, 60 hertz. That means nothing to me. So, yeah. Oh, gotta stretch. Thank you. Fixhim64 is the newer upgraded version, but it's been delayed. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. Sorry to hear that. Should have warned Krusty. Never recommend tools unless they're stupid proof. Because that's what I need. I need stupid proof tools. You're supposed to hold that in your hand while in use. Stain is only from when it's off. Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying, dude. Did I not warn you? I warned you. Don't give an idiot a tool. Ever. Ever. But that's it's what I do. I totally use tools the wrong way. Thank you for the stretch. Always appreciate that. Think I hear Diana. Possibly. Everyone's ignorant until they learn. Indeed. I'm a big believer in that. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what that is. Oh yeah, that's what that's for. Oh, I guess that makes sense now. Huh. I'm a big believer in trying things the wrong way. Until I learn. And sometimes I continue to do things the wrong way. And I still never learn. Like, oh yeah, I guess that was the thing I was supposed to do. Interesting. So is that second crate somehow different than the other one? Hang on. Okay, so it's got a handle. I see. Sorry, I was looking at the side there, and it looks like it had a handle of some kind. Hang on. Yeah, it's like, it's not a handle, but it's almost like a handle. So when I eliminate the string on there, I'll basically, I'll hold the, I'll put I either set it down at the table and kind of airbrush it, if you will, or potentially pinch it with some pliers and hold it up, depending which way I'm pointing. Thank you for following, Turd is Jones. It's an interesting handle you have there. Very interesting. I knew it. I told y'all this was the best title to use. I told you. You definitely, I'm sorry, have succumbed to the clickbait title. It's something that I vacillated on, thinking, you know, I don't want to do that because, you know, when you clickbait someone, they don't like it, but the clickbait titles work, so case in point, they definitely worked. Where's Diana Day? It is here. Diana will be here. She popped into the beginning of the stream to give me a banana. What about the Geek Raiders? It's not a bad idea. Raiders of the Lost Geek. That would be funny too. Wouldn't it? Raiders. It's Turtis, like Curtis. Fair enough. Nice to meet you, Turtis. I'm Chris Perillo. It's not a very interesting name, but it's the only one I got. The Geek Alliance. Oh, did you have a pop ready to go? There you go, Mark. Now you can pop. Try to win the popcorn. Try to win your points. Good luck with that. Everyone's just like, they've got pop ready to go. I'm not gonna type anything. I'm just waiting until he starts a sraffle. Then it's pop. Well, I can say it with a great degree of assurance that the crates are definitely coming together rather nicely. Although, interestingly enough, that one crate is at a different height than the other one, even though they're designed similarly. So that's curious. Very curious. But the good news is they might finish right around the same time because we've got about 27 minutes left to go. So that crate, I think, that it's currently on is going to finish before the other two. Again, depending on heights. Every time I look at Krusty, every time I see his points, like, he seems to be starting from scratch every other day. Looking good. Looking good. Crank up those accelerators. No, I don't want to crank. Dude, 100% seems to be fast enough. Thank you very much. If anything, I'm inclined to just slow down. That's the one thing with the Mandashawan, that I do wonder if it could have benefited from a slower cycle up at the top where the spikes were. But like I said, my brother, I think, is going to enjoy the hell out of it as I'm building that package for him. Not sure what else I should print for him, though, other than a Domo-kun. And there've got to be Domo-kun models to print. There have to be. I refuse to believe that there aren't. It's too easy of a character. Like, it's not like an outlier. Domo-kun. Oops. Typed it twice. My bad. I will show you. Let's see here. Let's just go to Thingiverse. Domo-kun. Wait a minute. No. Really? No? Domo-kun. Okay, there we go. Keychains. There's a flatter one. Domo. Usually I've seen them thicker than that, but Domo Alliance cookie cutters. That's funny. Copy of Domo-kun. Domo bottle opener. Some of these are just weird. There's a Domo figurine. Looks like that one's a print with no supports. Possibly. You know, this one might not be that bad to print in gold or some alternative color, because usually the Domo that I've seen are brown. I don't know. The design just seems, they don't seem to be thick enough. Yeah, see, now we're getting to the tops. What's going to go on with those corners there? Why aren't you covering the corners? There we go. Can't be done with the other one, though. You have one on the printer to be wrapping up in about 5 hours. Both you, Hollywood, and Daily Pwn are kind of not one-upping, but I'm like, oh yeah, I want to print that too. Oh yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, I want to do that one as well. That would be a blast. Give me ideas. Like I said, I'll run out of filament before I seemingly run out of ideas or the things that I want to do. There we go. Starting to make more sense there, that back one. This one was a 22-hour print? Really? That's a big one. Those, you know, the longer they go, the more nervous I get. Hope it survives the final leg. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yeah. Maybe with more experience and knowing that, you know, what I can trust for myself. That it's too nerve-wracking. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Curtis Jones, thank you so much for following. And thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate those cheers. Streaming live every night, 6 p.m. So very happy to have you on these variety streams where we're geeking out, chatting. I'm probably 3D printing something. And more often than not, it's related to Star Wars. Not everything. So, take care. That was a virtual high five. And thank you, Fix'em Dude, for the additional 100. Are you guys... I know what y'all are trying to do, but it may not happen because Liz isn't here. And when Liz isn't here, those things don't necessarily... If Liz was here, it would happen. But apparently she's tired again today. So thank you for those 100 bits. Really appreciate that. As we round the corner on this. Those are cool crates. I mean, outright, I wouldn't necessarily identify them as Star Wars, but I know they are. So that's what matters. That's what matters most. You got a 43-hour print and it failed at 85%. Oh man, that sucks. Avaline did it. Avaline kicked us into it. Avaline did it. We are now in a hype train, people.
We are now on a hype train. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh, we're definitely on a hype train. Yep. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. So, ow. Oh, that hurt. These Vader helmets are hazardous to my health. Okay. Level 1 hype train, Avaline French coming in with 10 bits, Jay Brinker 0275 with 10 bits, Fix'em Dude with 64 bits, Avaline French with an additional 25, Man Cave Hobbies with an additional 10. Not long after the hype train started, we are on a level 1 hype train, level 1. I'm not sure if we have enough momentum to get to a level, that's 4, because I had a bit in my head, a level 5. It's going to take a little more oomph, or a lot more oomph, as it were. Possibly even a Diana. Yes, Nagel0123, the Vader voice is back with your 42 bits. The Vader voice comes along when we start doing these hype trains. Because other than that, you know, it's a special occasion when I use the Vader voice with the Vader helmet that does not cut anybody's eyebrow. Eveline French, thank you very much for the additional 50 bits. Tell you what, if we can, this is a stretch. If we get through a level 5 hype train this time around, if we get through, as in we succeed with it, everyone watching will get 1 million Perillo popcorn. I'll give everybody 1 million. Just like that. If we don't, well, better luck next time. But that's how I don't know if it's gonna happen. It's not up to me. With 2 minutes left to go at 36%, that's solid. It's a great start. It's good energy. It's good. I can barely hear my voice out of this thing. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling that. I gotta hold the headphones up to my ear, or at least close to my chest plate. How does that sound? Oh, that sounds really good. Yeah, no doubt. 44%. With about a minute and a half left to go here on this hype train, level 1, although I think that's probably where we're staying, so I don't think anybody's going to get 1 million Perillo popcorn this time around. Thank you, Fix'em Dude, for cheering the 32 bits, Aveline French for the 100, also appreciate that, the additional 50 plus 50, Nagel123 with the 42 bits, always appreciated. We gave it a good go. I think we gave it a good try, didn't quite beat our record of blasting through in like one fell swoop, but with less than a minute left to go, we are in the middle of a level 1 hype train. Pretty solid. Very happy. I would say that we successfully started a hype train. Thank you, Aveline French, for the additional 20 bits.
Warlord_noob just gifted 1 subs.
Coming in not long after that. Do we have something else here? Sraffle? There we go. Warlord the Noob just gifted a tier 1 sub to Chopsticks. Congratulations, pushing us that much further into level 2, or at least that much closer to hitting level 2, but I think level 1 is as far as we're getting this time around, with about 10 seconds left to go, ish, give or take. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is a level 1 hype train. We missed it, unfortunately. That's what it says. You missed the train. The hype train is long gone. Better luck next time. Better luck next time.
That was fun. See, I like I said, I wasn't sure how it would go. I was like, all right, but see, I'm not gonna put 1 million Perillo popcorn on the line when I know we can hit a level 5. It's like, yeah, it's a nice little stretch goal. Thank you, Anonymous Cheer, for the 100. Appreciate the bits. Wonderful cheers. Let's go ahead and flip back to the printer view. We are definitely in the home stretch. Just a few minutes left to go on this one. 15 minutes. The next print that I was hoping to do, by the way, is something I'll pull up here. Just I want to get an idea. What do you think? This is something that Ryan Pearson posted. Here's the link. All you 3D printing folks, there's the Thingiverse link for a Gonk droid. Do you think I can do that without supports if I invert it? Or do I have to use supports if I invert it? Because this is the next thing that I'm wanting to try. This is the next thing I've got ready to go. At a 0.1 for I'm going to do a golden gonk because I can. Jerry raid coming. Oh no, wolves with ears. Really? Jerry still. How? Wait, what just happened? Like I dropped to like I had like 53 viewers and then I'm like at 0. That's funny how that happens. I don't know what's going on with that. It's funny. I'm like psh, nothing. Now okay, now it's back. Twitch numbers are just weird. So weird. Yeah, he streamed late tonight. He must have, because he started early. He started really early. Every time I like tune into Jerry, he's like talking about something about networking, and I listen intently. I'm like, am I going to learn something here? I always seem to learn something. Like whether it's applicable to me, I don't know, but that's great. All right, so what do you think about that Gonk droid? Zenbender, what do you think? This Gonk droid is the next thing that I've sliced, got ready to go. It'll take longer than the broadcast is, but that's the next thing I want to do. I'm hoping to slice it so that it's with a minimal amount of supports, but I'm not sure I want to risk it with a couple of areas. You know, I'm willing to spend the extra filament while I've got the gold loaded here. Wolves with ears. I'm printing some of the crates, Star Wars crates from. Well, this would be the Legion scale. Although I'm not into playing Legion games. If it's Star Wars, I'm probably going to 3D print it. Yup, turn it on its head. No supports. Be okay. That's what Man Cave says. Although Zen says still needs supports. See, I feel it needs supports. I feel it's not going to hurt me to have the supports if I invert it. Apart from the extra, and it won't be that difficult to take off because there's nothing complex. It's just around the perimeter, right? So I'm willing to spend the excess filament. It's not that much. It would need less supports inverted. I definitely have them on the feet. I wasn't sure. I definitely have them on the feet. I wasn't sure about the base, given that, look at that midriff, right? That middle area, right there. Barnacles!
Barnacules rated my stream with 325 viewers.
This was a triumph. Okay, wait. So, okay, hang on. So Barnacles rated, does that mean I have to start talking about networking? So I was thinking about upgrading and getting the network on the Ethernet switch to figure out how to send packets and then reroute the packets elsewhere so that the packet and the switch, Ethernet router, cable, RJ45, 11, 72, 13. Yeah, that's my best Jerry impression, right? Because I know nothing about it. I plug it in. Does it work? Yay! Is it a wireless signal? It works. Yay! Don't mess with it. Don't mess with it, Chris. Ugh. Barnacles thinks I'm a genius. Oh, Barnacles, I am not a genius at networking. That's for sure. I do know the difference between an RJ11 and an RJ45. I do. Beyond that, I'm not much help. Because you got to stick it in the holes. If you remember the Seinfeld episode, the holes, that's me in electricity. You should have seen. Look at my new tool, Jerry. I got a new tool.
Syrup Nuts just
Jerry,
subscribed.
You know what this tool is, right? This is a heat gun, so I can heat things. It's a gun. Doesn't have a trigger, but it's still a gun. So this I'm using or will be using with any amount of excess stringing that I get with my 3D prints. Welcome, one and all, from Jerry's stream, which was a long one. My God, Jerry, I think you were streaming like before I got up this morning. Dude, talk about stamina. I can barely make it through an evening stream anymore, let alone one all day. So thank you, Jerry, for the raid, and everybody who's now following. Following. I had to look the right way because the whole overlay. I'm Chris. I'm geeking out. I'm 3D printing something pretty much every night. I've been enjoying it. pretty much every day since getting a 3D printer like a month or a month and a half ago. So I'm 3D printing and typically just chatting. Not a lot, or well, not unlike Jerry. Jerry's very much the type of creator that I like watching because they interact, they talk, and that's exactly the kind of thing that I do about anything that might be on my desk. Today, heat guns. No, you should never point a heat gun at somebody, but don't worry, it's like not plugged in. I did not stick this end
just resubscribed
in the
for
holes.
2 months.
You got to be careful because this goes, the prongy end right there, the prongy end goes in the holes, and the holes are in the wall. There are holes in the wall. So this print is almost finished, as it were. Oh, look at that, Warlord the Noob gifting subs
Warlord
left and right.
_noob
5
just
subs,
gifted
including
5
I Shibby
subs.
Chris. Oh, I haven't seen her in a bit. San Rick, Maximum O, Rescue Do, and Rumino Vaughn. I'm guessing with the pronunciation of these usernames. Thank you for following Gary Goosey, Matman0726, Coda120. Thank you for cheering the 100 bits. Thank you very much. They just materialized in front of me. UTP216, Syrup Nuts. Love that handle. Etheria Prism, Life Audio, XX Joey, 001XX, Dan Drac24. Thank you, Syrup Nuts, by the way, for subscribing.
Just resubscribed for 2 months. What's
Southie 904 for following. Chai Bear, Dylan Royale Gaming, Ben XP14, Preach, Miss Liz, Real Ace HW, and then of course Barnacles for the raid. Really appreciate that. Eric Lacasse, I am 3D printing some crates, some Star Wars crates at the Legion scale, but they should work very well with the 3.5 inch figures. Earlier this evening, I unboxed the figure of the day. Today it was an Imperial Death Trooper. This is a part of the Archives series, 6-inch scale. Not my favorite scale, but I am always a fan of the Star Wars figures in general. The 3.75 inch scale is definitely my scale. Hey Joe Tashi, good to see you. Thank you so much for cheering the 25 bits. Awesome. I should mod Miss Liz. I was wondering if that was the same Liz. I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want, but I did know of Liz. You are legendary. Now the funny thing is, I have a mod who's also named Liz. I'm not joking. There must be something about that name. There's got to be something about that name. Ben XP, thank you. You remember? Oh, for the 100 bits. Y'all just missed the start of a raid train too. Like a few minutes before y'all raided. You remembered watching when you were a kid. Oh yeah, I'm still alive. That I know of. I might be streaming dead. I don't know. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate it. I can only imagine how tired you are. And you know, I gotta say, you helped start me on the path of 3D printing. You did, because I watched vicariously. I still have your prints right here. I still have the Vaders that you printed me. Still very much right here. Always has been. So when I see them, I think of you, Jerry. Is my voice usually this rough? Oh no, it's usually worse. My voice is usually even higher pitched than it is now. Like, don't even get me started. Do not even get me started on my voice. Thank you for following the Lone Courier. Oh, that's bad. Fair enough. We can duel Liz's? Are we gonna wield? Can we really wield a Liz though? Is Liz like a certain class in an RPG? You've got, you know, wizards and mages and what are all the different classes, right? You know, magicians and I don't know. Is Liz a class now? Is that how that works? I guess. Liz is right above Grandmaster. Fair enough. Thank you, by the way, for following Real Ace Hardware and Ms. Liz and the Lone Courier, Ben XP for those cheers. Barbarius Romanian, thank you for following. And I Green 00. Fair enough. I stream every night, 6 p.m.
The Golden Boy just gifted 10 subs.
Oh my God! 10 tier 1 subs going out to Spiral Sam. Ms. Liz! Now you have an excuse. Thank you, the Golden Boy, for gifting these subs. Bathos, Red Axer, Bonsai Baby. I was just watching her this morning as well. Ash K, King Smiley, Seren Cow, Arbu 110, and Sam Scene for subscribing. Unbelievable. So I live stream every night at 6 p.m. Like, you can set your virtual watch to it. Just don't look at my watch, because I don't wear one right now. I don't need I don't need a watch to tell me I don't get any exercise, okay? I don't need a tracker to tell me that I don't move around all that much. I'm not into it. I'm not into the wearables. You know what? I got pants on. That's enough of a wearable for me, okay? And yes, I got my Grogu pants on. Now, as I mentioned, I live stream every night at 6 p.m. Fun and frivolity, 3D printing, chatting, whatever happens to be on the deck. But today is Wednesday, and typically on Wednesdays, my wife Diana will join, and hopefully she will relatively soon. After this print, I'm going to load up another one, a Gonk droid. Yes, Geek Gamer TV, it is a very clickbait title, and it worked, obviously. Because I couldn't come up with a good title. Like, what am I going to say? Like, 3D printing Star Wars crates. I mean, well, I could have said that. That would have been accurate. But no one would have looked. Everyone would be like, oh, I don't need more crates. Who needs crates? Loot crates suck. Well, these aren't loot crates. Yeah, well, they suck anyway. But if I say clickbait title, then suddenly people are like, nah, I gotta know. Like, I gotta know. Because that's a clickbait title. I gotta look. 10 things you would never believe just happened to me when I was writing this headline. Oh, man. BenXP, no reason to miss. I'm glad you used to watch me when you were a kid. Glad you're a little older now, because I am too. I am still doing this too. Live every night on Twitch. Which, by the way, I only started, like, this year. I was on Twitch. My account age is, like, 13 years. Let's see here. I did this earlier. Account age... 13 years, 7 months on Twitch, back when it was Justin TV, but I really only started doing stuff on Twitch back in January, a couple of months ago, so you really didn't miss anything. Dan Drack asks if I paint the crates after printing. Not usually. I've only painted one item, a smaller Jedi Temple Guard helmet, which I can grab or have Diana grab when she comes in. I like, like the bits that I printed, right? Like, they didn't need painted. I just used a filament that I thought would work well for the bits, right? This nice little purple bit. But, or like checkers. They don't necessarily need the paint. I'm not so much into painting. I'm not at all. Shy Bear says, you remember the G4 days of yore with Leo and the crew? It's been a minute, hasn't? Oh, it's been a minute, Shy Bear. But I'm still around. Barely, but I'm still around. Boomer. You know what? For the raid, here, because we had the raid, everyone's going to get some points. So let's give everybody some points. Add points. Everybody gets 1,000,000 points. I promised this earlier, but now it's true. I got to type out the right amount of zeros. Saint Olav, thank you for the 100 bits. Everyone just got a million Perillo popcorn. What is Perillo popcorn? I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you probably didn't ask. But it's basically like free points. You could duel each other. You can gamble. It's just a fun thing that, chat does that, kind of keeps things going. So now you have 1,000,000. You can gamble them all away by playing slots or dueling each other or giving points to other people. It's fun. It's huge. 1,000,000 popcorn is big, but, that's the thing. How come no hype train with new gift subs? Because it was just missed. So anyway, Geek Gamer TV, thank you very, very much for paying it forward. The gift you got from the Golden Boy, paying it forward. Geek Gamer TV, you might remember we rated a few weeks ago. He was playing Tetris 99, which I probably need to pick up again. I just don't have an active subscription, and I didn't buy the game outright. I got a Nintendo Switch specifically to play Tetris 99, and then just didn't do it for longer than a week. I'm not much of a gamer, but he was drunk when he was playing Tetris. That was fun. So thank you for those gifts to Scooby-Doo, 33 Husker Alpha, Krakus NL, Breakpoint, and Kaza in 1966. If I'm missing anybody's questions, I apologize. I will come back to them if you ask again. That sounds the same price as ink, but you're getting something better. Do you get multiple prints out of a 3D cartridge? Theory of Prism, I'm actually using spools, so it's not a cartridge. And yes, you can get multiple prints. Let me go ahead and grab a spool. Now, right here, this is some printed solid Jesse PLA. Brad's orange, which has got some glitter inside. A couple of weeks ago, we actually gave away 10 spools of printed solid. Sometimes, on most average nights, the owner of Printed Solid, David Randolph, or as I like to call him, Dr. Andolph, because that's how his username looks to me, we gave some away. So on a spool, you can print as much as you possibly can you know, you're basically limited by how much filament you use. And in terms of what you print, it just depends on how much filament you happen to be using. And you can print various levels of quality. You can make them draft, so it doesn't use a lot of filament, but it's fast print, or a higher quality, so a super dense resolution, and of course would use more filament at that point. Thank you, Femme Ivor, for following. Really appreciate it. Welcome aboard. Good to have you here. It is. It really is. So let's see here. If I like I said, I'm usually very interactive with the chat. If I missed any questions, I do apologize, and I will loop back. If it's important to you, it's important to me. Ping Spy, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that. Am I at the point where now I do need to mod Liz? Is Liz ready for that? Is the other Liz? I gotta say the other Liz. That sounds so bad. Ms. Liz? Is Liz ready for that? Because, I mean, I really, we've got a couple of moderators, though generally speaking, we've got a pretty solid community. Pretty solid community here. Chris Show Warlord, my Rainbow Vader. Okay, give me a second. I'm walking around to get the Rainbow Vader that Heath printed. Heath is Man Cave Hobbies. He printed and sent this to me a while ago. So let me go ahead and flip to the larger view as I start to stage the second print. Gotta be careful with this. So this is one filament, and as the filament ran through the printer and moved up, it changed colors. And so this is the kind of coloring that I like. Hey, Liz. No, wrong Liz. There's actually two Liz's in chat now. There's I think it's Ms. Liz and Pez Liz. Pez Liz is my Liz. The other Liz is the Liz who moderates Barnacle stream. So there's now potentially two Liz's. The dueling Liz's. So yes, this is that. This is the Rainbow Vader. There's Pan Fred Nudo. He's another good person to follow here, if you haven't at any point. This Rainbow Vader is definitely a crown jewel in my collection. Let's go ahead and get this ready. I've got to stage the second print. Give me a second. All right. Let me burp like that. Take a look here. Yeah, these will work. I think I might have enjoyed them a little more. These crates, I might have enjoyed them a little more at a higher resolution, but not that much more. I like the fact that it's got, you know, some kind of a light sheen to it. These crates are from Star Wars. Yeah, so we've got nice detail on these prints. Wonderful color, too. This is a Filament 1 Gold, by the way. As I'm getting these crates off. Damn, your camera made them look huge? Yeah, I know, dude. It's because they are. Oh, because it was the angle. Oh, you mean the camera pointed down? No. These are miniature, dude. This is Star Wars Legion scale. Objects in the camera are larger than they actually appear. Is that what I'm supposed to say? This is the crate. I was trying to produce a larger version of the other day, and it didn't work out. But this one worked out very nice. This is like a Kyber crystal crate. And I definitely want to get one of these in orange. And I like the size of these things, too. Very, very manageable. Even if Legion scale is a little smaller than my favorite scale, these will definitely work. Dude, that looks good for a $300 printer. Retro My Bits, I don't... It's not a... Well, it's a $350 to a $400 printer. It's a Prusa Mini. And it's worked out very, very well. I've had very little issue with it. Most of the issues I've run into have been Pebcac. Then we've got some Orabesh there on the top of this crate. I don't have an affiliate program. I've sold, like... I'm not joking, like 10 of them in a month. I probably should sign up for an affiliate program, shouldn't I? Now you're making me wonder, Retro My Bits. So there we go. There's that. I'm going to clean off this plate. What do I have there? To get it ready for the next thing that I want to do, and that is a power droid. Loving it. Yes, do it. Okay. I'll do it. I should have done it like a month ago, right? But I didn't think anybody would care. happy to do it because I'm happy with my Mini. Does a good job. I'm also very grateful to this community. Like, I've gotten a lot of help and support from the people who normally come to our 6 p.m. streams every night. They've been incredibly supportive and helpful in troubleshooting, in staging. So this has kind of become a 3D printing geeky community of sorts. All right, so that'll burn off. We've got to get this other thing. I gotta insert the drive. Insert it. Gotta gonk. This is gonna be a longer build. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it all the way through the stream with this particular print, but it will theoretically be ready by tomorrow. So you'll be able to see the final results of this one that I'm printing tomorrow. Because it's going to be about 4 hours. This was going to be a 4-hour print. So let's go ahead and set that countdown timer, shall we? 4 hours is what? 60 times 4, 240. I'm not great at math. I'm pretty sure it's 240. I will be asleep by the time this countdown timer like hits 0. So there's that. Let's go ahead and flip back to bed. Look at the bed. Look at the bed. Thank you, Anduar, for following. Appreciate it. And Koi Wazurai for following 5 minutes ago. Sorry that I missed that. Retro My Bits asks, do I have to worry about fumes? So that largely depends on the type of plastic that you're using. And many people here in the chat, like Krusty3D, who's also a mod, could kind of, steer you towards more information on this. Depends on the plastic. If you're using ABS, then yes, you definitely want to have good ventilation. You may have to worry about fumes. Generally speaking, if you're going with PLA, which is very common for this type of printer, it's made of cornstarch. And so, yes, there are fumes, and I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, yeah, no problem at all. But generally speaking, you should be okay. As long as you just have one printer right there, and maybe you have, ventilation in the room. But generally speaking, that boils down to the type of printer. You want to try some of the Prusament. The Golden Boy, I tell you, my experience with Prusament, absolute thumbs up. Because it's not been... I don't recall the Prusament that I've used being problematic in any way. I haven't run into issues with it, which doesn't necessarily mean that it's perfect, but generally speaking, the Prusament, in my humble opinion, is well worth the price of admission. I'm not saying that because I'm paid. I'm not saying that because of any reason apart from the experience. Okay, I got a Vader time. I got to redeem.
Coda120 gifted Anduhar subscription. Coda120 gifted a tier 1 sub to Anduhar. They have given 2 gift subs in the channel.
I have a Vader time. The only fumes I have to worry about come from Chris Perillo. Indeed. Indeed. In word and indeed. Wow, these crates came out nice. See, I now got a handful of crates. And the cool thing about these crates is that I can print them again with a different filament color. And I think the next time I print them in a different color, I may actually up the resolution. This was at a 1.5 or 0.15 quality. But I think next time I may end up going with a 0.10 or 0.1, really. The second 0 really doesn't matter that much. Yeah, these are nice. These are cool. I mean, they're Star Wars crates, man. I cannot complain about having Star Wars accessories that otherwise I would not have. I'm just gonna be doing that all the time. All the time, left and right. Emote only chat. What are you doing to me? All right, show me your best emotes. You can also Capagen in this channel. What are your best emotes? Show me. Hello there, Mr. Squeegee. It's good to see you. Even though I don't know what you look like. It's still good. I mean, that's, I assume it's good to see you. Maybe it's not. I assume it is. Let's see here. We've got another question. The Golden Boy asks if I'm into tabletop gaming. If so, I got to do a dice tower at some point. I'm not into tabletop gaming. That said, I have found a Darth Vader dice tower that I would like to print. I will probably be printing a Darth Vader dice tower. Look at all those emotes. Look at. Look at. That's an amazing set of emotes. Look at that. Even Brit's got her emotes in there. Look at that. I know some of these emotes. I see the Barnacles emotes. It's great. Wait, hang on. I don't know those emotes. What are those? Craigasm? I don't know that one. It's funny. Like I get to know channels by their emotes. Is that weird? Is that weird for me to do? All right, so that's going to be about the size of the Gonk droid. I'm building supports because I'm like, I don't need this thing to go anywhere, and I want to make sure that it's a good print, and I'm willing to spend the filament. I'm also going to be reusing the filament, though. What I just ordered was a cake pan of sorts, like basically for cupcakes, where it's got like Star Wars characters, and so you can heat it up to like 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And so what I'm going to do is take my leftover scraps, this excess filament, potentially grind it up, and then pour it directly into the pan, and then stick it in the oven, heat it up, and then have the excess scraps converted into Star Wars objects. So nothing will be wasted around here. That's my goal. That's my hope. I just have to convince Diana to let me use one of the blenders, the pitchers, for that particular endeavor, as it were. We shall see. We shall see. What is going on with the spam? Why am I suddenly just getting like tons of spam? I don't understand why I'm getting the spam. Apparently spam loves me. Spam in the place where you live. Ham and pork. Oh, and Krusty's doing a raffle right after. Wow, that's crazy. Don't use one that you prep food with, buy one used. Yes, Warlord the Noob, you are correct. That's the idea. Either I would thrift it, much like I enjoy thrifting, and get one specific for that particular use case, or effectively with our current blender, use one of the pitchers specifically for grinding these things up. So I got to ask Diana, my wife, what would be the most appropriate course of action. I'd hate to get a blender just for that, like with all the equipment and everything. It would seem like somewhat of a waste, given that we have a separate pitcher. What I may end up doing is just buying a separate pitcher specifically for the current blender and just using that, because it would never need to be washed. It would just specifically be it's one of those will it blend pitchers, one of the blend tech. So I would just need a different pitcher. And we already have two, so I'm gonna find out what kind, what the use case is for Diana, or from Diana. There's so much misinformation out there about ABS fumes being toxic. It's funny. Well, I just know that the ABS is definitely a different type of plastic. How do these raffles get started? Real Ace HW, typically by one of our moderators. They start the raffles, because if we let everybody start raffles, man, ooh, forget about it. We'd never see the end of day, end of light. Indeed, Squirrel Master, Blend Tech. It's a good. I'll tell you, it's good stuff. Like, sometimes you get what you pay for. Sometimes you really get what you pay for. MacGyver on CBC canceled after 5 seasons. I didn't even know MacGyver was a thing. Again, Shy Bear asks, where's the popcorn? That is a great question. Diana's not here yet. Should I call to find out? I'm not sure what she's up to right now. Probably hanging out with Jedi, getting her set up and staged so that she can come in here. She did promise she would be in here. What are we blending? Blending the scraps. And the reason why we're blending the scraps is because I've got a pan on order of they're like Star Wars characters, like 5 or 6 of them, like a Stormtrooper and a Darth Vader and a C3 or whatever. And what I'm going to do is pour, the remainder of the filament into each one, stick it in the oven, bake them, and then pop them out, and then have Star Wars something rathers. Because, waste not, want not. And then what I would do is take that plastic and maybe, set it outside somewhere, right? And, in the garden, and then get everybody mad at me because, Liz, that's not fair! Woo, domain controller. Thank you for coming to my rescue. Appreciate it when that happens, man. Tell you what, especially last night, y'all wouldn't let up with the freeze frames. Never thought I'd get out of here. Thought I'd be like frozen all night. And then watch what happens. Watch me get frozen one of these times, and then OBS crashes, and then I'm like literally frozen all night. Real Ace HW asks, what does freeze frame do? Just listening to the audio because your internet's bad. It's basically, it's a visual fun thing. So you earn channel points when you watch a Twitch channel, and you could redeem those points for a variety of things. In this channel, we set up one of the bonuses to be where you can initiate something called a freeze frame, where I basically stop in place, and then I stay there, and a little error message pops up, and then in order to get unfrozen, someone has to sub, or tip, or cheer. So, like, watch. So Liz just initiated another freeze frame, just like she did a minute. Thank you, Avaline French. Don't tell me we're going to go on a freeze-a-thon again. And thank you, Domain Controller, for unfreezing me. Great. Here we go. We're on a freeze run. This is exactly what I was hoping would happen tonight, because, you know, I had nothing to... Thank you, Shy Bear, for unlocking. I'm telling you, man, this is dangerous, and thank you also for 100 bits. Very appreciated. They just materialized right in front of me. I have 2 freezes in the queue. What do you mean there are 2 freezes in the queue? No. How can there be 2 freezes in the queue? No. When you double freeze... No. When you freeze when I'm already frozen... Okay. Man Cave Hobbies, you just froze me again. Come on, dude. Just give me... Thank you, Domain Controller, for unfreezing me. Oh, you freeze frames. Killing me here. You're killing me. I knew I can count on you, Domain Controller. Thank you, Shy Bear, for the 100 bits. And Builder's Mark just freeze framed me. It gets great. I'm just freeze framing left and frickin' right. Can't get a word in it. Thank you, Fix 'em Dude. And Liz. Wolf and I restored points. Kind of have to. When there's double freeze frame, man, I can't double freeze. I can't do that. How am I supposed to double freeze? Like, how's that even physically possible? How can you freeze when you're frozen? Like, this doesn't even make any sense. You can't freeze, unfreeze, freeze. It's freeze, cheer. God bless America, Krusty. I didn't even get a chance to turn off. Okay, hang on. Let me turn it off. Now it's back on.
Datavar just resubscribed for 2 months.
That counts. Datavar, thank you for subscribing. So what do posture check and stretch and others do? Well, you give me a posture check, or you remind me to stretch, and then I do those things. Builders Mark. This is just great. This is just what... Fix 'em Dude! Thank you so much for unfixing me. No, refixing me? Affixing me? Something like that? And now Mark's doing... What, are you all just taking turns? What is this? Woo! Avaline French, thank you so much. Remember, don't stack them. Stack them and yak them. Hang on, I gotta call Diana here. Give me a second. Okay, I need to put a temporary hold on the freezes. Give me 1 moment. I can only do so much here. I have to call Diana to see what's up. I gotta see what she's doing here, because we're at the 8 o'clock hour and I don't know what's going on. By the way, I found vegan corn dogs today, but I didn't say anything to Diana. I wanted to. I tried calling her, and she didn't answer. Let's see what happens now. Okay, I will freeze frame after I get hold of Diana. Hey, she's not going to pick up, so I might as well just freeze frame now. Thank you, Tankster1990, for following. Right now, we're printing a Gawk droid that's upside down. Sorry, I'm frozen. They froze me. I got frozen. You came along at an interesting time, Tankster. Yes, a Gawk droid. Hey, Serpentian. Everybody. Oh, thank you, Fixin' Dude, for unfreezing me. Jeez and crackers. Diana, why don't you pick up? I'm printing a Gawk droid, but I'm printing it upside down because I wanted to minimize the amount of supports that I might have needed, but I am still using supports on this thing. So, Serpentian, you may be interested, and by the way, I'm talking fast, but this is the way Serpentian sounds. If you ever tune into one of Serpentian's streams, he does not breathe. I have never heard that man breathe once in any of his streams, and I've like watched him like 4 or 5 times. He's like playing a game. He's playing a game. He's playing a game. And then he doesn't breathe. And he's chatting and he's interacting. It's crazy. So why don't you give... Yeah, exactly. I'm going to surpass out. I'm about to pass out. Serpentian, give him a follow if you are so inclined. Serpentian, let me go ahead. I guess, I have a Vader time. So give me a second. I am going to flip over here. I will do the Vader time. But first, let me show Serpentian what I printed tonight, because I think you'd appreciate it. Some Kyber Crystal crates. Other crates. These are all from Star Wars. The Legion figure scale. But I figured you'd get a kick out of them. They're gold. They're gold! This one's an Arabesh. This one on top. So I printed those tonight. So you may see these items as you are playing your video game, Serpentian. And if you like watching people play Star Wars video games, give Serpentian a follow. I believe he's also the administrator for Vader's Fist. So, I've got a Vader time, speaking of, to redeem. While on the phone with Banana. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to do it. Banana was not answering the phone. And I do not know if she has her phone on her. Let's find out. Oh, got a stretch. Thank you, Thorpe. She's not answering. And a posture check. She's another posture check. She's not answering. Dude, did you... Seriously, someone just ignited a lightsaber in here. I can smell it. I can, like... I think it hit... No, couldn't hit the top of my head. It smells like human hair burning right now in here. Must have been really... Oh, it hit my arm. Yeah. Yeah. The lightsaber sound just singed my arm hair off, and that's why it smells funny. I have nothing to do with that. Thank you, Serpentian,
subscribed,
for using your monthly free Amazon Prime sub on me. I am very honored. I'm very grateful. I'm very appreciative, because I know you only get one. You only get one of those. So thank you for making it be me. Oh, got a new Vader time to redeem. Putting back the Vader helmets. This is much more fun than being frozen, let me tell you. Oh, an ad time too? I gotta run an ad? Fine, hang on. Let me do Vader time first, and then I'll run into the ad. The snow glows white on the mountain tonight. Not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling, like the swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I've tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. And the ad time is now going. So everyone who subscribed, you're not seeing an ad. Everyone who's not subscribed is seeing an ad. That was the thing that was redeemed. So it's, you know, y'all are in control. I'm your little puppet over here. playing with my Vader helmets and my 3D printing Star Wars stuff. Ow. Ooh, wow. Let me tell you, the danger of, like, sitting at a desk that isn't necessarily meant to be sat at because you put things under the desk. Ugh. Like when you knock your kneecap. Hang on, let me see if I can call Banana. Banana! Okay, she heard me. Okay, and then I heard her say, hold on, so we're good. Yeah. Yeah. That's how we're gonna play it. Alright, so far we're looking good. Some would say this is support overkill, but like I said, now that I know I'm going to be reusing the material from the supports, I don't feel like I'm wasting anything. Everything is going to be used, specifically for Star Wars. Hey, thank you for following Vanessa Uria? Venesoria. Sometimes it's fun to guess, like, how to say a username until I'm, like, corrected. I'm like, no, that is the worst pronunciation of my name I've, like, ever heard. Such a failure. I just started following, and I'm unfollowing because you can't even say my username right. Ad is running off the table. Is it? Is it really? Well, we'll have to fix that. Get back here, Ad. Well, okay. Well, I didn't know what was going on. No, I'm just saying. Okay. But you need to get...
Yeah, the mailboxes. Sorry.
No, it's okay. You got your water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's yours.
Thank you.
Grab my...
Stuff. Yeah, get your stuff. Yeah. Because then I'll move over here and then and change the views. The AT-AT's off the table. I'm going to be moving the AT-AT anyway because Diana's going to be up here, so...
Yeah, let me change
we'll do it this way. It's fine. I don't think they saw it. Well, I guess they saw the bottom of it. It's okay. Oh, got a stretch. Thank you, Real Ace. Why is freeze frame out of stock? Probably because it was used every other second. You gotta give me a chance to breathe, dude. I think it can get throttled too. We haven't. I don't think we've looked into that option, but you know, we're taking it one day at a time. Yeah, what are you gonna do? So there you go. Another Sraffle for everybody. It's a cooldown period. That does not surprise me at all. Oh. Yeah, I'm wondering what the next filament I might try. I feel like I need to go with a gray. But I think white is going to be the next color I'm going to be trying after I'm done with my run of what I currently have. I think I really want to try a white, but definitely at a higher quality, higher resolution on these crates. But gold crates, man, that works. What could be cooler than being frozen? Yeah, it's a great question. Tankster1990 asks, so why Prusa out of all the other printers out there? A friend of mine just got an Ender. Ender is viable. The bottom line is I ended up getting connected with with a greater 3D printing enthusiast community here, and many of them had suggested Prusa. Ended up getting tagged on a thread with someone who works at Prusa, and this ended up being a review unit. So the bottom line is this is a review unit. So I'm very grateful for that, and I've been very transparent about that. So, oh no, John Wick Mega Fart Blast, don't tell me. Is he streaming again? That's hilarious. That was one of the better raids I thought we ever did, even though we never heard from him again, which is kind of disappointing. So, in all honesty, I was looking for something that worked well out of the box, didn't need much tweaking, had good support, and Prusa seemed to fit the bill. I don't think I've missed by going this route. Before I knew that Prusa would have been a viable option, someone else did recommend Ender to me, and who knows, I might have ended up with one. But that's the story how I ended up doing this. Try mixing 2 filaments. With the Gonk, I don't know. With the crates, I'm not sure. But like if I do 2 filaments, it's probably more of these types of items, like the checkers. I could see myself doing 2 filaments on, or coins, or coasters, or items of that type, for lack of a better word. Creality's marketing team blows. Oh, don't know. Squirrel Master says, Prusa will outperform an Ender any day. Enders are popular due to the cost. Ah, fair enough. That makes sense. Thank you, Shiravi, for following. Good to see ya, virtually. Unless you're here physically and I totally missed you. This is what burning fake internet points look like. It is. Thank you for the posture check. Got my popcorn. Y'all got your popcorn? How much popcorn do you have? This one's all nooched up. Thank you for following, Coley. Good to see you. Virtually. Thank you for joining. Live stream every night, 6 p.m. Typically 3D printing something. More often than not, it's Star Wars. And we're having tons of conversations with nerds and geeks. Cool Prusa, bro. I agree. I'm doing an impression of the emotes you sent. There we go. That was my impression. It is a cool Prusa. The Prusa Mini. Very happy with it. Go ahead and zoom in a little closer so you can see the print. In another minute or so, my wife is going to be joining me on stream. Since it is Wednesday, she joins me on Wednesdays. Go ahead and move that ad over there. This is going to be a Gaunt droid, upside down. Probably didn't need to do this many supports, but like I said, I'd rather be someone who, feels like he's got a good print rather than someone who's trying to save filament, because I'll be reusing the filament. Specifically, I'll be baking the filament into Star Wars objects. Just ordered that cake tin, that cupcake tin yesterday. So I gotta remind me when Diana gets back in here to ask her about that second blender, because if she says no, I'll just order a third one. Thank you for following, Wave Jug. Good to see you, virtually. Got a Vader Time redemption here from channel points that you earn by tuning in every day at 6 p.m. This one from CNEP76. What did Emperor Palpatine say to Darth Vader when Vader couldn't figure out how to use chopsticks? Use the forks. Pretty good dad joke. Even if you're not a dad, I think you'd find it funny. I thought it was funny. There's another Shraffle for everybody. Earn some popcorn. Free points. So, yeah, it seems that there's a big battle between Creality, Prusa, and there are other brands. Elegoo. I'm learning of all these different brands, right? I think my answer is find something that suits you. That's my feeling. Find something that you like. Find something that you enjoy. Find something that you would be happy with. You may never be happy with the things that I get, right? I mean, you get a 3D printer, you may never print a Star Wars thing in your life. But I get one, it's like every opportunity I get. Build a Voron? I don't know. If you want to, knock yourself out. I'm not going to sit here and tell you. I'm not, going to evangelize one over the other. I think the moment we start doing that, the moment we lose sight of what makes it so exciting, and also understanding other people's preferences are going to be different, as well as the benefits and drawbacks of other products. So that's my feeling, is you've got to be able to better appreciate the landscape and to also understand that when you're communicating to somebody else, your preferences aren't their preferences. So you have to accommodate that. So I tend not to get wrapped up in a lot of those wars. I have my choices. I make them very clear. Everyone's different. It's a poll suggestion. Not saying we have to do the poll. It's a poll suggestion. What do I know about ceramic 3D printers? Shiravi, not much, but I'm guessing there are people here in chat who hang out every day who do know a lot. Will stream get better with... Okay, there we go. Oh God. Hang on. Alright. There's a poll. Thank you for following Chronoside. Very appreciated. What's this? 160 plus watchers? We got raided by Barnacles earlier. It was a very good raid. Rep rap. It was a very good raid. It was a solid raid. Very happy raid. Hopefully many of them will be back. I hope. Hope they know we're doing it every night at 6. Oh, interesting. Shirabi's doing his thesis work, his or her thesis work about ceramics 3D printers and construction 3D printers. That's wild. Man, I think it's amazing. Like, what they're doing with 3D printing and construction is game-changing. Absolutely game-changing. Zero doubt in my mind. Like, to be able to fabricate a house like that is incredible. I mean, I've seen them, too. Like, for people who don't have much of a choice, it's incredible. Ask someone if they'd rather have a house or no house. David, good to see ya. Thank you, Coda120, for gifting the tier 1
Coda120
sub.
gifted Shoravi a subscription. Coda120 gifted a tier 1 sub to Shoravi. They have given 3 gift subs in the channel.
You're on your way up, Coda120. One of these days you're going to topple Loyal. So, last night, and I was showcasing some of the PLA, or your PLA earlier. I was able to successfully print with the Brad's orange, the checkers. Very happy about that. So this was a successful print, and so I went back to gold because I wanted to. What was it? There was something else that I did. Now I don't know where the hell I put it. All right, but I went back to the gold. Not your gold, unfortunately, David. I'm still getting through this one right now. But printed some Star Wars crates earlier. I also want to print these. This, you might remember this, even though this is a slightly smaller scale. This was the Kyber Crystal crate that I wanted to print with Brad's orange, but I had problems with. And potentially with the model. I don't yet know. But I'm going to give this particular set a go now that I know it can successfully print. I'm going to give this a go with Brad's orange not long after this. Right now I'm printing a golden Gonk droid, inverted. Uh-oh. I'm not sure if David saw that. Thorpe just posted a message. You're in Finland. Your name's Alex. Nice to meet you. Good to have you here, Shirabi. Chris, incredible stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's fun stuff, man. In college, my sophomore year, I roomed with someone from Finland. It was pretty cool. I don't think we crossed paths again, like on Facebook years later, but yeah, the idea that the entire construction industry could be not. Dude, I'm pretty sure that hit the top of my head. Seriously. Liz, that blaster you fired it singed my hair, man. That must have been very loud because I heard it from here. Have I seen the trailer for Netflix's new series, Jupiter's Legacy? I have not. I'll give it a shot. There's a new series on HBO called The Nevers that I might give a shot to. Did everybody jump? Posture check. Thank you very much. Good stuff. See, that's Diana. Diana will jump in here, and then she'll jump out. She gets busy. And then Jedi needs attention. I'm not sure what they're doing. Jupiter's Legacy is a superhero show. Fair enough. Let's add at the chat. Wait. Now we have 2 AT-ATs. That's weird. There we go. That better. No doubt about that. I didn't know. I mean, I knew there were Gonk droids out there, but I didn't know about this particular model. Pull over. Indeed, yes. It will be better. I could have told you that without a poll. Thorpe. Thorpe, there you go. Rig pull. Give me a break. So, David, you missed it, but the next filament that I think I want to try is going to be one of your whites. And the reason why is because they're new Stay Puft marshmallow thingies. I mean, there's some things I want to do in white, including a lot of Stormtroopers. But specifically, those Stay Puft things would look good in white. It'll be fun in white. So it's about to get very white. Where do I get the files for my prints? There are Patreons that you can support. Generally speaking, you can go searching for STL files. And that's generally how I find them, or other people find them. So we've got a Discord server, right? Just remember, whites always print a little hotter. So that means I have to warm it up a bit more. Is that what you mean? Or I have to lower the temperature. I'm learning. Very slowly. Another reason why I'm trying not to jump everywhere all the time, because, like, I gotta keep them straight. Not just temperatures, but filaments. Day by day. Trust me, this is it. This is the rest of my life. I'm gonna be 3D printing something every damn day. And I plan on living longer than plastic. That's my goal. To outlive plastic. Hotter. You always use the same temp for Jesse? Jack Hanna is retiring due to dementia. Oh, wow. Yeah, man. Just you wait. I'm going to be this gray-haired dude sitting in front of a computer. I'm going to be doing the same damn thing 10 years from now. Because I enjoy it. You run 205 for everything? Interesting. If I'm not mistaken, this is 205. And this is a filament 1. Thank you for the description. Oh my god. I'm not gonna do that. See me up, I'm not gonna do that. This is new popcorn, dude. I'm not gonna do that. That's a pull. I'm definitely not gonna do it. I'll give you the pull, but like, I'm not gonna do it with the popcorn because there's Nucci. I am not gonna put the Nucci popcorn on my head. No way. You modify printer's generic PLA. Basically, all PLA prints are 210. Well, hang on. Let me see. I've got. Let me check here. This gonk is. 210 to 205, 210 first layer, 205 layers on up. That's what I've set. Do it with the bits? I'm afraid they're gonna fall somewhere. I'm not gonna be able to find them. Maybe another stream without Nooch? Maybe. This floor is enough of a mess. How much pull could a pull pull if a pull could pull a pull? It's a good question. Never thought of that before. You used to run a little higher on the first layer. I mean, I'm still trying to dial it in. But seemingly, those are the settings that have worked well with David's, or I'm sorry, the Jesse PLA from Printed Solid. I've typically used Prusimate settings, and that's been fine. But I'm starting to wonder if I should try the generic PLA settings. I don't want to mess with too many things at once, you know what I'm saying? Like, troubleshoot. Hoot stream following the newt stream? Nothing but a newt stream directly in my mouth. Good stuff. Yummy, yum, yum stuff. And like I said earlier, hopefully Dana's going to be here by 9. Like, there's 3.5 hours left on this print. It's only like 14% done. Like, there's no chance this is going to finish before the end of the stream. So, that's just FYI. Just reminding everybody. We did get through one successful print. The crates. Thank you, Avaline, for cheering those 10 bits. Really appreciate it. Wonderful to have. Good luck at work. Have fun at work. I had a good day at work. We ended up doing a kind of a Twitter hangout. Well, sorry, it was a Discord hangout of sorts. Discord on Discord stages. It gave me a few other ideas. I might want to try a Discord stage of some kind on our server. I don't know what the topic would necessarily be, but it'd be fun. But I kind of get a lot of that out of my system. Hey, Scanrick. I get that a lot out of that. A lot of that kind of interactivity out of my system when I stream on Twitch. Still, for audio conversations, something like Discord stages could work really well. To a certain degree, Twitter Spaces. Clubhouse, basically. I don't even have a Clubhouse. But it's definitely taking the world by storm. I can see why. I joined, but it's iOS only. Now, speaking of iOS, there's a rumor going around that, well, it's not just a rumor. 2 icons on iOS have been redesigned. The music icon for publishers, I think, and then the App Store icon for developers. But they've been redesigned with a new kind of ethos. And it's called neomorphism. That would be the approach. If how many bits would it take to get Chris to dance on stream? 10,000. I don't want a physical activity, dude. Start breaking a sweat, get a heart attack right on the stream. So if you look at neomorphism, sorry, I meant to do this. If you look at neomorphism, it's a design language that I think would lend itself well to iOS. And if Apple embraced a new design for iOS, I'd be all aboard. I mean, I'm not going to say, oh yeah, they'd bring me back, but it would go a long way. If they could match a new design with better performance across the board, and I don't just mean a faster phone. Faster phone does not necessarily indicate better performance. But I'm very much looking forward to it. If that happens. Let me see if I can find a link to neomorphism to better explain it. Because my feeling is iOS ethos needs to be rebooted hard. Neomorphism. See if I can find a good one. Thank you for following Mechberg007. We've been anxiously awaiting you, hoping to avoid sorry, I was messing words. We were hoping that Mechberg 006 was not going to show up, and we don't like Mechberg 008, but, you know, you're neither of those two people. You're Mechberg 007, right in the middle. Perfect. New skeuomorphism. Kind of. Is the screen rate on current hardware a soft limitation? I think it is, but using an iPad Pro, Krusty, I still see a lot of slop. A lot of choppy anime. There are times that on an iPad Pro that Safari is very choppy. And I mean, I could be scrolling the same site on Android in Chrome or Chrome derivation, and it's fantastically smoother. So the frame rate being locked is an impediment, but at a deeper level, it's the design that I feel just throws me off of iOS. I just never liked what iOS became. And neomorphism, here's a good example, right, of neomorphism. I'll start posting some links. There's a good example of what it might be. This, to me, would be incredible. I would love to see this on iOS. I would love to see... Hell, I'll go as far as to say I'd love to see this on Android. Like, this is just... It's incredible. Like, I'm just like, oh, yeah, I totally want to tap those. So, here's a few reads for y'all. Take a look. I don't just want a reinvention of the UI, but specifically the UX. Like, the user experience is just, it's lame. It's lackluster. It's missing so much. And Apple has not had the polish. So yeah, bring a new design language to it. Bring some neomorphism. That's a step in the right direction. But with that, clean up the problems, dude. Like, the sloppiness. Like, you just be, you know, if you're going to do it, do it. But don't be sloppy about it. Like, paint with the paintbrush, but don't just, like, slop it on. So, if performance does not match, I'm still uninterested. I don't care what Android looks like. You know, the reason why I'm putting up with the modifications that Samsung's made is because, generally speaking, it's a clean user experience. Generally speaking. I do have certain issues with it, but still.
I'm here. Woo! Let the party begin.
What the hell happened?
Look at it.
We got raided by Jerry and you weren't here, dude.
I put this product in my hair.
Oh, that's why.
And like, instead of it looking better, it looks super oily, and now it looks like I haven't washed it. So I was like, oh, like that's not the way it's supposed to look. Or maybe I put too much.
Everybody, just so you know, Diana has washed her hair. You're gonna need to move over a bit, though.
Oh, sorry. Do I have time to warm up my coffee?
Well, might as well, Diana. I mean, we've been here for 2 hours, waiting for you.
Sorry.
Doing nothing, getting raided by Jerry.
Yeah, is Joel live streaming?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, got a freeze frame. Son of a... You were just waiting for...
Yeah. Freeze him, like, the whole time I'm here. Like, nobody unfreeze him. You have time. Chris has to freeze. Oh, that's so sweet. He did it so I could warm up my coffee. Who is that? Who did that? Oh, RC Maniac 25. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll be right back.
Thank you, David Randolph. Sitting here, I'm trying not to drool, thank you very much. So I'm sorry, but like when I start to drool, I'm gonna suck it in. Oh, thanks, Liz, for your pity bits. Tell you where to stick your pity bits. Oh, come on, Krusty. Shy Bear says, Banana, what a gem you've got there.
You?
Yeah. Me, you. You.
You're talking about you?
Okay, but the problem is the printer PIP. You're gonna have to like scoot over. Like I said, you basically have to mount that chair, and I'm moved over as far as I can, dude.
Oh, I got an idea. What if I do it like vertical? You know?
Yeah. That's the way I do it, and then come up.
Yeah.
Come up here, and just make sure you're talking to the mic. Yeah, that's perfect. Like I said, you gotta pretend you love me.
My hair looks oily.
I know. I was gonna say something, but I'm glad I totally didn't. Oh, come on, dude. That's not fair. No, we can't. Oh shoot! I just spit on my computer screen.
Yeah,
Crap.
I told them like the whole time I'm here to freeze you. Like the whole time. So then I can talk. No, actually, I do have a subject I want to talk about today.
No.
Can we freeze Diana too? Oh, we should have a freeze button for me.
Yeah, oh no. What do you take to hurry, Diana?
Diana, where is the one place outside of the United States you want to take Chris and Jedi to? Well, Jedi has already been. Oh, what? Hi, Diana. Haven't seen you since the Vader incident. Glad you're okay. Aww. Yeah, I'm okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't. Well, Jedi and I have already been to Mexico, so I would say Mexico, but the second place would probably be Spain, because Jedi wants to go to Spain. What?
You gotta stop. The second hurricane. No, it's that. Because Diana's here, so 2 hurricanes. You got a hurricane, I got a hurricane.
Oh.
You gotta stop. No. You got a hurricane. No. Don't drool. Tell me when you're
How do I know when I'm on
just wait and tell me the insurance will answer. Do something.
Can I take a drink of coffee?
Yes, now you can. Because
Sorry.
David Randolph threw us some pity bits.
No, I have to get on Frozen.
No, I think one, like, if we're both frozen, I think we can both get unfrozen with the same bits.
But they
Diana, I'm making up the rules, okay?
It's to freeze.
I don't care. No, it's not to
They
freeze.
use their points to freeze.
Yes, but I'm
two
making up.
different people.
But I'm making up the rules. If they double stacked freeze frames, then just 1 bits or cheers or sub or tip. No one tips. I don't even know why I have the tips feature.
Yeah, a tip. I'd throw you a bone.
Well, thanks, man.
Oh yeah.
Where do you want to take Jedi?
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
Yeah, I'd love to go all over the world. I know my mom really wants to go to Germany, so maybe like I'd love to go everywhere.
Tankster1990 just gifted 5 subs.
That counts as an unlock.
Who did that?
Wow, Tankster 1990 just started following tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
just
really?
gave out 5 subs to Steen234, Bionic, 00, who I haven't seen in a bit, Army 99, Brett Scholes, and Joe Buenocore.
Yeah, you should change the bits to pity bits.
Hype train just started. Liz just cheered 100 bits. I'd have you put on the
No, they're called pity bits now.
pity bits.
Or is that when they unfreeze you?
No, that's when no one wants to unfreeze me. David's like, fine.
Fine.
All right.
David's the bomb.
I'm gonna put on the hype.
You mean Dr. David?
Dr. Andolph.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if I can do the voice because Diana's here.
Okay.
And if I do the voice, then it's both of our voices.
That's okay.
Yeah, but then your voice is gonna be low.
Yeah.
You're fine with that?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
speak
sound
higher.
like Darth Vader.
Speak higher then. I think you may have to speak higher.
What do you mean higher? Like pitch?
Higher pitched. I feel like I'm getting drunk. Diana sounds like she has a cold.
Hello, everyone. What? That sounds like you.
No, it doesn't sound like me. It sounds like you. I sound like me. Okay, the hype train has started. We are into level 2. Oh my god.
Whoa, holy moly.
Drandolph 1976 shared X1000.
Whoa.
What is going on? Thank you so much for gifting the 5 subs, ScanXN.
Warlord _the_noob just gifted 5
What
subs.
happened?
It's the announcement. Look at all those people. The 5 people just got subbed thanks to Warlord the Noob, who has gifted a total of 11 subs in this channel, which is an amazing amount. Even giving 5 subs is amazing.
Yeah.
So we are now in level 3. Level 3 hype train. Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
D. Randolph, Dr. Andolph, David had also cheered 1,000 bits.
Oh my gosh.
Like basically simultaneously as Lizzie17 and Warlord the Noob cheering or giving out 5 tier 1 community subs. Coda 120 cheering 50 bits just now. So that's amazing.
Whoa.
We are now through level 4, thanks to Krusty3D cheering 200 bits. We started a hype train earlier.
Yeah, what happened?
It didn't even get to level 1.
Because I wasn't here.
Yes,
they needed me to hype.
That is the reason why. I keep saying
I
that.
just burnt myself.
Well, you deserve it. Krusty3D, thank you for those 200 bits. Really appreciate it. We are now into level 4 hype train, moving to 52, 53, 56, 57%,
What
58.
is happening?
Well, people are cheering, like No More 3 cheering 200 bits. Now, when I say bits, hold up one of the bits.
Okay. Pity bits or
This isn't
regular?
a pity bit.
A regular bit.
There's no pity here. Absolutely, thank you.
We should make some like earrings.
Shy Bear just cheered 100 bits. Pezliz cheered 120
Like
bits.
bit earrings.
I keep saying bits, and you're not holding up the bits.
Okay.
There we go. Now they can see and be visually reinforced to know that their bits are being placed in the
my
proper
nails look
places.
really bad.
What?
My nails look bad. Here, how can I hold it up
No worse than me.
without?
Don't tell me my nails look better than yours.
No, I have one painted. Because Jedi was painting my nails.
Why did you let
I
that
have
happen?
2 painted.
Why?
Because I encourage her creativity.
We have paper.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm just saying.
But you gotta change it up a bit. That's what the whole point about being creative.
Flip the paper onto its other side. That's creative. No one thought of that. Thank you, Krusty, for the 100 bits and Shy Bear for the previous 100. We are currently still at level 4 with shy of 3 minutes left to go. 87%. Thanks to
Basil has gifted you a subscription. Basil has gifted a tier 1 sub to
You
rewatch
gotta
you.
do something.
They
Remember?
have given 23
No, I
gift
don't.
You
subs
gotta,
in the
like,
channel.
not get naked if we make it to 5. Remember?
Well,
You gotta threaten them.
I'm not going to threaten them. Wait, no, we're close. I think we're going to make it to level 5.
Wait, do I sound like a man?
You very
Do I
much you sound like a man. And with that greasy hair, you look like a man.
Stop.
It doesn't look greasy. No one knew. No one would tell.
I
No
already
one would
feel-
know. I wouldn't have known had you not said something.
Now everyone's looking at it.
No one is looking at you.
Ha, dang it, kick him in the bits.
No kicking in the bits. There's no bit kicking around here. Thank you, David Randolph, 1976, for helping push us into level 5 on this hype train. No more 3 for the 100 bits.
David Randolph is like Santa Claus.
He
Yeah.
might be.
It's like gifting.
No one's ever really seen him here.
Yeah.
I mean, at least here.
Yeah. No one knows what he looks like. It's a mystery.
Or is it?
He just drops off the limit and in our chimney.
Sounds like someone just kicked you into bits.
And
I will move my arms in a rapid fashion. There, that's dancing. Yes.
we'll bop it. We'll do a bop it competition.
Well, that's not really that's fun, but that's not really a thing to strive for. We can do a bop it competition.
I am the winner so far.
Well, yes, Diana kicks my ass at bop it.
Yeah.
Thank you, David Randolph, for the 500 bits that Diana did not show you because she's not been
I'm
giving
sorry.
a bit. Holding up
Sorry,
thingy.
Santa Doctor.
No more 3 for the 100, Krusty3D for the 128 bits, twice as good as the 64 bits.
How can I hold it up without showing my nails?
Not like that.
That's not gonna work.
I don't know. Do I have to do it? Krusty3D coming in with 256, and Bezliz with an additional 15. Very
I
nice.
figured it out.
So we're at level 5, hype train, 25% through, 3 minutes left to go.
There.
If we get through this level 5 hype train, then I tell you what, then we will, everyone gets 100,000 points, is that Popcorn, 100,000 popcorn, that's decent. Beat said, good to see you coming in with 100 bits.
What can they use those points for?
I don't know, gambling?
Oh, I thought they could use them to, like, I don't know.
Not freeze me.
No?
No.
Okay.
I'm not going to give away freezing points. Those points you have to earn.
Last night, who was trolling me last night?
Everybody.
Everyone kept
Everyone out there is guilty of doing that.
was
Every single
hilarious.
person.
They're so funny.
Thank you, Krusty3D, for the 300 bits and stretch. Thank you, Thorpe. That's great.
Jen, I picked out my sweater today.
Oh, yes.
Can I still stretch?
Yeah. Level 5 hype train. 2 minutes left to go. 39%. I don't know if we're going to make it to a level 5.
What can we do? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't think we'd get this far. I mean, I assume we might. It was possible. Man Cave Hobbies, thank you for the 10. Krusty3D for the 16. Shy Bear for the additional 200 bits at 46%. And son of a gun, I have to free.
Woohoo! You have to freeze frame. Na 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 boo boo. Oh, Dr. Andolph. Just cheered 100 bits. Hold on. Oh, 100. Is that like over and over and over? Holy moly. Cheered like 100 bits. And, wait, what happened? Man Cave's Hobbies cheered 10 bits. And Warlord the Noob is gifting 1 tier 1 sub to Chris Pearl's community. Total of 12. Holy moly. Beat said gifted a tier 1 sub to
Warlord
Wireballs.
_the_noob just gifted 1 sub.
Has Liz gifted 10 bits. Krusty3D gifted 100 and 100. And Man
Beat said just
10.
gifted 1 subs.
And we did it. Boom.
Oh wait, I could be unfrozen. They were cheering bits. I'm stupid.
Oh yeah.
I'm sitting here frozen. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid.
I didn't even
I was
think
like,
of that.
I'm like, Diane, look at this, read this.
I was like,
And I'm like, I'm just waiting, I'm sitting here silent waiting for someone to cheer. And they were cheering bits, and I'm stupid. Alright, here we go. We made it to a level 5 hype train with 30 seconds left to go. Congratulations, everybody, 104% on a level 5 hype train.
Krusty3D?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, no, yeah, did Krusty do something else? I think we cheered everybody. I think we give everybody a shout out to this point. I'm usually pretty good there. Do bits given during a hype train count to unfreeze him? They do now.
That does.
I'm making up that rule. Blue Fear here. Cornholio, here, I need DB for my Domo.
What if they,
Whoa!
What happened?
This happened.
Tankster 1990 just gifted 5 subs.
Oh, Tankster 1990 is gifting 5 tier 1 subs to Chris Perillo. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And do I see the names of each person? Or
you can.
Tankster. Oh, one more.
What? No, that's it. That's the list.
But he did an extra one.
No. Oh, he did.
Yeah.
No, I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, okay, got it.
I froze. I have a freeze. Hang on. I have a freeze.
Oh, big heart. It's so pretty. Whoa, Tankster. Yeah, 1990. He's in the 90s club. Like us. Wait, no. We're not in the 90s club.
You know what feels really old? The kids that were born in the year 2000. They're like adults now. Oh, posture check. Thank you. Diana needs to stream. Is it stream or strim? Diana needs to stream on Twitch. I agree. Follow me on Twitch. I might or might not be streaming every day. Just come and see. I have a Twitch, right? I have my very own Twitch. Yeah, I do, because I comment. So all I need to do is just upload some Twitches. Yeah, kids born in the year 2000 can buy alcohol now. That's bizarre. Holy moly. Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa. I still remember 2000. You remember? Everyone thought the internet was like gonna blow up or the world was gonna end.
You remember? Nod your head. Hey, you're not supposed to move. Oh, Dr. Why so funny? Dr. Handel, 1976 and 10 bits. I'm sorry, I don't know if it bothers him that I keep saying that. I should say his real name. Or his real handle. DR Chipmunk. Am I a chipmunk? Is it super loud and high pitched? Wait, high? What should I say? That sounds really, really high pitched. What should I say, everyone? My head's going to explode! Yeah, Alvin. Chris, you speak. Yeah, you say something. What? I am saying something. Alvin! Actually, that was Dave. Dave said Alvin. Stuart Little. Oh, Jenny started watching Stuart Little today. What? Oh. Yeah, and we were watching it together, and she said, like, a part of it was making, like, the movie was making her really sad, because she was feeling empathetic for the fact that Stuart was, like, an orphan, and, like, got adopted and stuff, and I was like, it's okay. She's like, it kind of makes me want to cry, but she's kind of embarrassed to tell me. So I said, it's okay, like, I was like, I've cried during movies, like a lot of people, because it feels so real, even though they're acting. Yeah, so sweet. Oh yeah, I can't remember why I turned this voice on. Someone said something, and I said, oh yeah, I need to turn that voice on or something. Oh, the chipmunk, sorry. Okay, it's off. The freeze block is off now, or at least it should be. There, see, it's gone. Why? Well, because I turned it off because I got him frozen. Christmas, Christmas song is here. Time for joy and time for tears. We had fun, but we can't last. I don't know this song. Post the link to your video. Want to play that loop-de-loop? Me, I want a hula hoop. We can hardly stand the wait. Please, Christmas, don't be late. Chris did a talent show when he was like 2, and he sang that song. You don't understand, like, she's high-pitched to me here. Put the link so they can see it. See what? Where you sang that song when you were like 2. I don't think I put that link online. Did I? Christmas? Chipmunk? Chipmunks, maybe? Did I put it on YouTube? I might have put it on YouTube. I can't remember. It's so old. I will find it. It's so cute. You were so cute. Oh, cute. One sec. Let me find it. No, she's already heard it. I sound like Scrooge? Not even close. What no one realizes is that this is with the voice mod off. I know, we usually have to modulate our voices the other way around. It's bizarre. Look for Chris Perillo Chipmunk and maybe that'll turn up. Yeah. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Definitely not it. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Nope. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Nope, that's not it. That's you crying. Yeah, I know. It's 4 years ago. Oh, that's like a cute picture of me crying. I mean, like, yeah. Yes, because I think every time I see a picture of me crying, I think, God, I look handsome. No, because I usually look, like, not great. Well, but you weren't really crying. No. If you looked good when you were crying, you weren't really crying. How do I get that? I think you put it on Facebook. I must have put it on Facebook. Okay, Diana, you sing. What? No. That Liz? Did Liz find it? That's not it. No, she sent you a clip. Don't listen to the clip. We just recorded that. Why would you listen to the thing we just recorded? Wait. Go back to Facebook. Okay, Diana, you sing. Did you think of face? No. You sing. It says, Diana, you sing. And I got popcorn in my mouth. I can't sing. Chris and Jedi can sing. No, but we need to get her and
enrolled with a vocal coach. Yeah. I'm trying to think. What do I need? You're not going to be able to find it. The chipmunk song, you're not going to be able to find it right now. Yeah, I am. No, you won't. Right. Okay, this will be the last time. I'm just saying. You know. No, I don't. Wait, Liz just sent me something else. Okay. Hang on. Liz just said, hang on, stop. Liz just said, play it. I don't know. Why would we play that? Oh, did you hear me? Yeah, but then you'd be super high pitched. Yeah. Yeah, but see, the problem is now you're just chipmunking the chipmunk, dude. That's the problem with you playing around. You're chipmunking the chipmunk. Chipmunking the chipmunk. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like super chipmunk. No, I'm not. I
don't know. Oh, much better. Had something in my throat. Now I'm going to put popcorn in my mouth.
No.
What were we talking about? Before we got sidetracked, I can't even remember. Bionic! Oh, yes, I did promise, didn't I?
What?
Everyone gets points.
Oh,
Add
yeah.
points all. 100,000. Just like that. There you go. You got popcorns. Congratulations. Bionic, you're now a sub. Isn't that great? You were gifted a sub. There's been a lot of sub gifting here tonight. Like a lot. You might have broken a record.
Yeah.
It's not popcorn with sauce. I usually eat my popcorn without oil. So, instead, what Diana sprinkles on is something known as nutritional yeast, or nooch. This is what it's called. And it's yeast. It's nutritional yeast. So it's packed with B vitamins. It's powdery. And Nuar also started following tonight, and they became a sub. They were gifted a sub. Really nice. Really kind. Oh, sorry if this is, like, out of view there. I've got it on the double view, so, or the close-up view, so they can see you.
No.
Are you still looking for the video?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
What?
No, that was too close. They're that close to me? I mean...
This is how you look, Diana.
that I
You're
rhyme.
literally... See that camera? That's how you look.
Yeah, I know, but
Okay,
I
look
thought you
out.
were like... Oh, okay. I thought you were zoomed
Oh,
in.
yeah,
I thought-
that's what they can see.
Okay. I thought that, like, it was like... Look how oily
Okay,
my hair
Diana can never do a live stream on Twitch because she would literally spend the entire stream looking at herself.
No, I just don't want to look oily. That's it.
You don't look oily. I would tell you, Diana. You know me. To a fault, I'm honest.
Yeah.
Who wants to see Chris and Diana do the chicken dance for 10,000 bits?
The chicken dance.
We'll do it for 10,000 bits.
What's the chicken dance?
Na 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 na.
Oh yeah, Jedi is gonna bring the...
Na 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 na. Diana?
Up 76 shared X10000.
What happened is that CNE Up 76 cheered 10,000 bits, so we gotta do the chicken dance.
Holy moly. Chicken dance?
The chicken dance.
Chicken dance.
What's a chicken
Wow.
Holy moly.
Wow.
The chicken?
Wow.
The chicken dance.
Yes. All right. Are you ready? You get to do it too, Jedi. Ready? So Daddy's gonna sing it. He's like,
We gotta get in a line.
yeah, I know, but like the problem is that
Ready?
I don't think we have a wide enough camera view. Hang on.
You gotta sing it.
Baby, and
Well, there's no. I don't think there's any lyrics. It's just how did the
Oh,
bit
yeah.
get all the way over here?
Yeah,
I put you in charge of the bits.
how about I sing
Oh
that
yeah, it's just sound.
Well, I know the song, honey. Let me do the song and then you dance. Okay, so all right, hang on. Okay,
all of us?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, honey.
Ready?
But I'm just saying, like,
Oh,
okay.
I want to
You
do
get- I know.
I want to sing it.
You go da na 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 na
Sing it
na
with
na
Dad.
na na
Ready?
na. No, wait, hang on. No, da na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Now we're just free dancing.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
I need a breathe. Okay, last one. You
No, that was
super
it.
fast. Oh, okay.
That was as fast as you get.
Oh, I got tired.
Oh my god.
I got it.
Y'all wanted to test my heart health. Ah.
Let me bring the mail. Oh, my gosh, that's crazy. Who did that? Who cheered?
Senior.
Oh my god. That's bizarre. They cheered. Wait,
Yes.
I have bread on you. Like, there where you...
Let me go grab the mailboxes.
Right there. Where you, like, put these, like, on that side.
Bread? I wonder how I got bread on there. Alright. There's your dance. There's your dance. Whew. Never let it be said. Now that sets a dangerous precedent. That basically means a 10,000-bit cheer gets us to do the chicken dance. It's a dangerous precedent. Very dangerous precedent. You'll get me my exercise, though, that's for sure. The chicken dance for 10,000 bits. That's, it's about the only dance I know is the chicken dance. What? I guess I do know the Macarena. It's been a while.
I want to do the Macarena!
Well, we can, but no one's cheered 10,000 bits. We can only do that with bits, because otherwise we'd be dancing all the time. Mm-hmm. 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 I don't know the lyrics either. Chicken dance is easy. Chicken dance is pretty simple. That's a clip for the filament. Definitely don't want to lose that. Oh, come on, David. I just sat down. Really?
Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Yes, please, Daddy. Please.
Thank you, Man Cave Hobbies. Please what? You're saying please? Please what?
Because you said that, oh, I just sat down.
Oh, yeah, because then he froze me. I was frozen. That's why I wasn't responding to you. Now you get it? Now you get it? Yes, that was a toot, and you got that one for free, Liz. Not all farts cost bits. Although I'm kind of grateful. Like, no one's had me fart lately. I'm starting to get where...
What are you, doing there?
frozen. Don't put strawberry on my top. Hello. This is a little boring.
Thank you, the Mitch 22. Man, I was holding it in. I was holding it in big time. Thank you, the Mitch 22. Jedi sitting over here putting finger puppets on my fingers, and the finger puppets are too small. Look at that. Man Cave Hobbies cheering the 10 and unlocking me. Appreciate. Thank you, the Mitch 22. Also, for unlocking Retro My Bits. Using his
Retro
free...
My Bits just resubscribed for 2 months.
Thank you for converting your Prime subscription for this channel. Appreciate it. Very appreciated. Thank you, River Joe, for the posture check. And I also have another posture check. Ooh, nice. That was good. You were kind of afraid my face would stay that way? It might have. Another minute, and it might have frozen that way permanently. Like, that's exactly what would have concerned me. Big time. Let me tell you. You never know what's going to happen on these live streams every night at 6 p.m. Starting at 6 p.m. at least. You never know. Unless you show up. You control the stream. I guide it. Don't tell Loyal that. I guess we're getting some free Aziz lights. How many freeze you in carbonite? I would sit still for 10 minutes for 10,000 bits. I danced for 10,000 bits. I do a lot for 10,000 bits.
Dad?
Oh.
I'm gonna show Mommy.
Hang on, wait a second.
Dad.
Loyal doesn't say anything all night. And I say, you control the stream. I just guide it. And I said, don't tell Loyal that. And then literally, Loyal like, that's Loyal. Loyal, you missed the chicken dance. Someone spent 10,000 bits. CNEP76 did 10,000 bits, and then we did a chicken dance. Diana, myself, and Jedi, we chicken danced.
Dad?
Yes?
I'm gonna show you my chicken dance.
Okay. All right.
Mommy? Oh, sorry. He's different. Aww.
I can't do it again. He's already done the 10,000 bits. But it sets a dangerous precedent. Like 10,000 bits basically gets you to do it, or gets us to do the chicken dance. We now have a price. All of it? All of what? What are y'all doing?
They're showing me boxes.
Alright, so... Uh-oh. What happened? What happened?
What do you mean?
This got bent.
Nothing.
Yeah, this got bent, dude.
Ah,
What happened?
nothing.
Uh-huh. This was not bent. Nope, this was not bent. This was not bent.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Dad,
Hmm.
you know everybody's seeing you?
Yeah. Why'd this get bent?
You don't want to get angry.
Jedi? The problem with tins is once they're bent, you can't get them unbent. Man. Dang it. Alright. Well, I was going to show you this, but guess it got bent. It's a tin. It's like a mailbox tin. With a little flag, and I guess they put a magnet on it, but it's a tin. It just got bent on top. So there's that. And then this tin is a little mailbox. Child in the front. Couldn't find these locally, unfortunately, but yeah, these tins exist. So freeze, great. I'm on it. So they're pretty neat, but I don't know how this one got bent because it wasn't bent earlier. Dang it. I have a freeze. Do I? I do have a freeze. Alright, hang on. I'm trying to get this buckle out. I'm not sure it's ever going to come out, but oh well. Hang on. Give me a second. Oh, hang on. We got a new follow, too. Man, Bear, Pig, number 4. That's great. Let me do a freeze. Thank you, Liz. Appreciate the unfreezing. No, I get it that they're gonna buckle, but man, you just got it. How did it get? Oh man. And that was a tricky one to find because it was that was a Walmart one. And the problem is Walmarts around here suck. Oops. And when you're looking for something, you can't necessarily find it, and then you finally find it. It's no fun. Give me a second. Oh, come on, man. I guess I have to do this later. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to that. Boom, 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 boom. Millionaire 10K, thank you for the 10. David Randolph, thank you for the 10. Thank you all for the 10. If you use a beanbag and ping hammer, you can bend it back. I don't know. Walmart's here don't even carry anything Star Wars besides Lego. It's very disappointing. Yeah, I've learned I can't depend on Walmart at all for finding anything, and it's maddening because they've got unique Star Wars items that I would like, but the problem is that other people get them and then they charge this insane markup. Like they buy it for like $3 and then sell it for like $30. I'm like, I'm not gonna pay $30 for a $3 trinket. No way in hell. Absolutely no way. So I try to keep stuff that I get in decent condition. Thank you, Millionaire 2K, coming to my rescue. That was fast. Always appreciate those fast unlocks, those fast unfreezes. As opposed to like sitting there for 5 minutes. That's not fun. Especially when I'm thinking of something I want to say and I can't say it because I'm frozen. And they're stuck. I know Future the Clown. Isn't that such a great title? Clickbait title. It worked. It worked. I'm happy. It worked for me. And look at all y'all dueling. Oops. Hang on. Yes, Xenia, you're just so funny. Big Lots sometimes has Star Wars. Got lucky with the Dollar Tree find. Yeah, this is a Dollar Tree find, I think. No, actually, this is a party store. The Grogu cup. They're scattered everywhere, but Walmart's the worst. Big Lots tends to be a little pricey. Dollar Tree sometimes has decent stuff. They should have more, I think, Dollar Tree. They always have plenty of the other things, but Star Wars is a rare treat. Sometimes you just gotta know where to look. It's not just when to look, it's where. Walmart is by far the worst offender. By far. I know a lot of people complain about Walmart's. You got the entire line of Rogue One figures from Dollar Tree. Yep. Big Lots had decent stuff around Christmas time. They might still have the stuff, but they had a lot around Christmas time. eBay's your next best friend. Yeah, well, that's the problem, is you end up paying a premium. You get your extension cords at Walmart, yeah. But they're grab bags. See, I wouldn't cheap out on that. You missed when Walmart had stuff, to be honest. Rather spend $7 on a figure there than pay someone 10 to 20. Exactly, 20 to 60. Exactly. The scalpers just run the rules. It's anger-inducing. So honestly, I stopped doing toy runs. I used to love doing toy runs. I can't think of the last really good toy run that I did. It used to be so much fun to go out, like on a Saturday, and hit a variety of places, but it's just gotten to the point where there's no point. I'm like, why? Why waste time? There's no point to it. Apart from picking up sales every so often. But you kind of luck into that. Is it me, says CNEP76, or is scalping getting worse for things? It is. It's absolutely getting worse. Canada may not have... Canada Walmart may be okay, but Canada at least has Toys R Us. We don't have that. And Toys R Us down here used to be very expensive. Like, very. Very pricey. RC Maniac notes that scalpers are ruining a lot of things. They are. Thank you, St. Olaf, for redeeming the posture check. It's always good to have a reminder. Until Walmart's and other stores start putting out toys semi-regularly, again, scalpers will always hold the market. That's the thing. Can't get it in person, but you can get it online for a massively jacked up price. It's not just with toys. I mean, it's maddening with Star Wars. Because a lot of stuff that I might want, like let's say, you know, a nice little tin. It'd be great. This is maybe $5, but I gotta pay 10. And I don't even include shipping and handling sometimes. So, you wasn't sure what it was, so you clicked it? Nah, that's what it is. Reminding me to sit up straight. Toys R Us does exist in Canada. Talk about scalpers and graphics cards? I can't. Thank you for following Project 454, which is a far more interesting project than 453. Toys R Us in the UK shut doors last year? There's no really good toy store anymore. Closest we're ever going to get to is Amazon. That's not the same. Not even close to being the same. So yeah, I have not enjoyed a good toy run in the longest time. 452 was a great project. That's true. 452 was awesome. Just don't get me started about Project 453. But 452, not as awesome as Project 454, and I think you would agree. Toys R Us messed up actually selling toys. Well, it wasn't them. It was their holding company. Or their, it was something messed up. It was, it wasn't, I don't think it was Toys R Us. Or maybe that was KB. Maybe that's KB Toy Hobby. Libris Books is the first place to go for decent prices. We don't have one here. Maybe that's a physical store. I've never been there online. Tankster. You saw a Radio Shack? I remember the last time I went to a Radio Shack. I lived close to one. I don't miss it. It was always nice to have, but it's not like I go there. You know, when I go to the mall, I don't walk into the Apple store. I'm not interested. Like, who cares? I don't need anything. I'm not going to go in. I don't walk into electronics sections because I'm not, like, browsing for stuff. But toy sections, yeah. And, D. Randolph, 1976 says, what are you talking about? The best toy store exists in Delaware. Printed solid. But does that... I mean, you're more of a toy enabler store, I think. Less of an actual toy store. You enable toys. You help build toys. You help people make toys. Krusty Mrs. Fries. We had one around here, but I drive by it all the time. I just never went in because I'm like, what's the point? I don't need anything. You just played with the gadgets? Yeah, I wasn't as interested.
Did you pop it out?
I did my best. Well, that's how that one got dented.
Why did you give them to her?
No, hun, I'm just saying, like, not necessarily. I mean, like, keep the dent. I mean, well, we've got tins. Let's try not to dent them the first day we get them.
Like, we were playing mailbox. Like, we're writing.
Which is fine.
We're writing letters.
Like this.
The only thing I could think of is, like, maybe when she was trying to close it or something.
Possibly, but we need to teach her how to be more gentle with tins. Because, like...
I think she was, like, waiting for it to, like, pop, you know? Like, click.
Okay. Well, that buckle wasn't there.
Usually tins aren't, like, curved.
Like...
Flat.
Not necessarily, depending on which tin. I mean, when it's a curved tin, it's gonna buckle easier because depending on.
The lid is where you push it.
Right. But I'm just saying, like, this is like it's buckled. And it's fine. I guess it's hers now.
It needs a little handle or something.
No, it doesn't need a handle. It's a tin. You just go.
Even I can mistakenly push it down. Like
don't
that.
put. Okay, when you see a tin like this.
No, I mean.
Pro
it's
tip.
Just
don't. No, it's not.
Push the lid
No,
down.
not like with a tin like that. You will buckle it. I'm just saying. Look, I'm just saying. I'm
saying
okay.
It could accidentally happen.
I understand it can accidentally happen. Accidents do happen. I just was not expecting a buckle.
Not Chris
on the
Perillo,
first.
He makes no accidents.
I'm just saying, like when I handed it over, it was fine, and then it got buckled.
She was doing great with it.
Well, it's okay. It's cool. It's hers now. She just inherited a tin.
You literally are every.
That's not an argument.
On every street.
It's not an argument. Wife's always right. Yeah, I don't disagree, but it's not an argument. Careful, don't step on it. I'm just saying, you put him on the floor. Like, I just don't give it another buckle.
Ooh,
what?
Big Cloud. Today's topic, I got my money on Diana. I wanted to talk about Bitcoin.
Why do you want to talk about Bitcoin? I'm glad I'm freezing now.
No, I need you to tell me. I want to know, like, is there like a conspiracy around it? Is it real? Like, why do people, like, I see...
Conspiracy? Okay.
What? No, because the founder, nobody knows who
There
he
is no founder.
No one knows.
Oh, God. Why are you freezing me now?
You want to talk so badly. Yeah, so the founder is apparently like a mystery and no one knows who it is. And the person that came out and said he was the founder, like there's no way to prove that he was the founder. And like I don't understand what Bitcoin is. Oh, is it like he's anti-government, right?
Thank you, demand controller.
Oh, no,
Thank you.
Is he anti-banks?
No one knows, Diana. Okay, so Bitcoin, right, is
it real?
yes, it's real.
You can use it.
Yes, because we
buy
all,
stuff.
just like money, just like a fiat currency, we all agree upon its
Like
value.
a credit card.
Well, credit card is more like you agree that the value that's going to transact is not really yours. You're borrowing against something. You're borrowing against your credit. So you only have so much amount that you have to pay back. So it's not, it's like,
Right.
it's real, but only as real as the reality that we put into it, like any form of currency.
Why do I see
It's a different kind of currency. Now, I can't explain the nuances of Bitcoin versus a fiat currency.
Wait. Why do I see some, like, either celebrities or people, like, promote it so
Because
much?
it's a lot of altcoins,
Like,
a
it looks scammy.
lot of cryptocurrencies, a lot of like NFTs or non-fungible tokens. It's scammy. It is scammy. I'm not saying everything cyber or crypto.
Yeah,
I'm not saying everything
Satoshi.
crypto is scammy. What I'm saying is a lot of coins get you to help build their value by building hype around it. So a lot of it is hype. A lot of it's hot air. A lot of it's nothing. It'll never turn into anything. And usually the people that inherit the most value from any one of these cryptos are the people who get in early and the people who hold. So you have to, and then to increase the value of this, let's say this is a Bitcoin, right? To increase the value of this coin, the Rebel coin, let's say, you have to get more people to believe it. You have to get more people to buy into it. That increases its value. So it behooves you to build the hype around something that's nothing. And so celebrities
Yeah,
are told,
it seems like
here,
a
build this
pyramid
coin.
scheme.
It's very hypey. It's very hot air. It's very nothing. I'm not saying not all of it's nothing. It's worth something. And the idea of crypto and blockchain or finance on the blockchain, absolute, like a ledger, it makes sense. But the problem is it's attracted all the right people to it. So
Yeah, but some people are saying that the
hang on, I got
Satoshi,
it. Vader time.
that it like means something, and like apparently his birthday is like on like his birthday is like there's conspiracy around his birthday.
Kurt, your fridge is open. Control your domain. Okay, get back to your conspiracy.
Oh.
What?
No, that's yeah, like some people are saying that like his birthday has a certain significance, so they think he's
Yes, on that day he was born.
No, they think that he's made up. That's why. Like everything, even the name, like in I think Latin, it means something like.
And let me guess. Windmills cause cancer?
No, but for real, like there's. Do you think? Yeah. Born 5th April 1975. What happened on? Like.
The
March
day before
5th?
he was born?
No. Something happened on March 5th. What happened on March 5th? Something happened.
I don't know.
I forgot. Oh, it was when the public was able to like the public was able to have money.
I don't know where you're going with this. Thank you for the stretch.
What's it called? When way back in the day when only some people had gold. Yeah, I feel so lost. Sorry. Yeah.
You feel lost. I'm sitting here and I'm lost.
No, it meant like. Let me think. Okay, let me look. I'll come right back. Meantime, you can do your Vader time.
I did it.
April 5th. Oh no, there's a new one. April 5th, 1975. The Soviet manned space mission. No, that's not it. Are they trolling me?
No, but he should be. I do have another Vader time. All right, hang on.
Hold on, I'll look. April 5th. April 5th, 1970. Or no, April 5th. I think it's just April 5th in a different year. What happened in April 5th?
A lot of things happen every day, Diana. It's not coincidence.
No.
Hundreds of years into the future, Earth has colonized Mars, but Mars is now independent. Oh, son of a... Who did this? The Golden Boy, you are now at the top of my list. My Sith list. And the two planets are in constant state of distrust and unease. Caught between these two are the people of the asteroid belt and outer planets. James Holden, the executive officer of a freighter, witnesses his ship being destroyed by what appears to be a Martian warship. Stay tuned for the next chapter in this riveting new show. You son of a... Oh... Yeah, you're at the top of my Sith list now.
Oh, yeah, okay. So it was when President Franklin Roosevelt did the executive order 6102, which forbid gold hoarding among Americans, and 1975, a suggested nod to the year the U.S. citizens could legally own gold again.
Okay.
So his whole thing was like, he hated banks, right? He hated, like, people controlling his money.
Central banks, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Shy Bear's got a question for the mind readers, yes.
Sorry, I should have, this was too last minute. I should have prepared this a little better. Next time I will, you know. Oh, what question?
We don't know.
For the mind readers?
Yeah, I mean, I don't...
I'm thinking too hard about it. No, I just find it interesting. I don't know, I don't necessarily
I mean, it is interesting, but it's very...
Yeah.
You're going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, I think it could...
Although, someone today on our Discord said...
Like the Matrix. Up in here.
They said that there's a theory that Snowpiercer is a sequel to Willy Wonka. And I'm like...
lame.
Dude, it's like...
I thought you were going to say something serious. Like real life stuff.
That is real life,
like
dude. Snowpiercer is at least something you can wrap your head around.
Like the woman with the longest nail. Okay. Finally cut it.
Okay, hang on. Wait, hang on.
Yes.
Did I turn off nothing? Oh, I thought I heard my voice echoing for some reason. I thought I forgot to turn off the helium. Okay, so Real Ben Feldman, by the way, give him a follow. Hang on.
Are y'all gonna go off on Snowpiercer?
No, but apparently this is a thing. It's not a new thing. It's been a theory for years. But like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Seriously. So Real Ben, I gotta. This is what I'm gonna be doing after the stream tonight. I'm gonna like be researching like Willy Wonka, Snowpiercer, like. Okay, so let me give a shout out to Real Ben Feldman. Give him a follow if you're into Star Wars and Lego specifically. Give him a follow. There's a link. Nope, got a Vader time. Gotta redeem it. Where is it? Vader time. There we go.
Yeah, baby.
Doge, such Doge. Tell me your meme secrets. Oh, Doge, much Doge. Tell me your wow secrets. Oh, Doge, wonderful Doge, such Doge, much wow. Be Doge, smell Doge, taste Doge. Ow. Woo! Oh, is that the link? Is this the link? Why Snowpiercer is a sequel to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. All right. This is insane. This is insane. I seriously cannot believe this. It is the link? All right, because I've been enjoying the TV show. The movie was okay. The movie was a bit violent for me. I liked it, but I really liked the show. The TV show on TNT. Absolutely worth a watch. We'll see what I think. Guiding the Raid, Human Juke 81. All right, I'll take a look. Diana's not going to get into crypto. The show and the movie are great. What? No, you're not. You're not going to get into Dogecoin. Not unless we have a say about it. I was hooked on the show pretty easily. The movie, if I had a choice, I'd choose the show over the movie. And the show definitely changes a few things from the movie, but here's my question. Which one is more accurate for the book? Because I'm pretty sure Snowpiercer started as a book. All about Chia Coin? Oh, man. Every time I turn around, the world of crypto is trying something new. Right now, it's NFT. And you want to talk about something that is appealing to scammers. NFT. Big time. I need a spoon. You're right, I do. I do need a spoon. I didn't think of that. Because I'm stupid. But at least I can admit it. If anything, do Litecoin or Ethereum. I'm just not into it. Not into it. Thank you for hanging, Man Cave Hobbies. An NFT isn't new. It's not new, but it's getting there's new life being breathed into it. Hang on. This is the this is that gonk, so it looks like we're about halfway. That's about the end of the supports. You're not big into crypto. Most of your money in stonks. Fair enough. Warner Brothers Willy Wonka prequel now titled Wonka. Oh, great. A prequel's coming? Great. Great. Yeah, you know, I mean, there's many ways that you can spend your money. I would choose to spend my money on Star Wars figures. Yeah, you definitely need subs for the Korean bits, mostly American actors. Fair enough. So we've got to guide the raid here at about 9:30. Human Juke? What do we got? What do we got? Who dis? Who dis? Play Stream Racer? Type race when you see a prompt. If you win, your song is next. What? Wait, what's this? I don't know what he's doing. Macaris is... Oh, but both Brit and Livin' La Vida Yoko are both streaming tonight. Yoko is crafting. We didn't raid her last night. She's crafting a Batmobile right now. Or Brit, who hangs out too. And she's working on Mando and Predator cosplay. So, and then Blind Via, we just raided. He's playing a game. We did Kobalax recently. I don't know if we did Yoko as recently or Sith Lord Brit. So I think those are our two. Those are the two choices I'm inclined to make between Brit and Yoko. Let me do a poll. Raid, Brit, Yoko. It's 9:30, dude. It's getting pretty late. It's really late. So, hang on. It's going to be either Brit or Yoko. Krusty pointed me to, because we did Kobalax, if not this week, the week before, and we haven't done others in between. So I prefer to spread the love. Kobalax is still on the slate. But, where's the other person that you pointed me to? Human Juke. So he's DJing too. He's doing music. I love his shirt, Millennium Falcon. That's awesome. Although he's got about 100 viewers, so he's doing pretty well. Yoko and Brit, I think, could use the views more. So let's go Yoko or Brit. Loyal start a Twitch channel. You can raid him. I'll keep everyone entertained until 6 p.m. tomorrow and then raid you back. Wi-Fi GoPro on a cow. You can do it, Loyal. I'm not sure about Human Juke 81 yet. I'm not sure about Human Juke 81. So, what is he even doing? It's not a concern, but like, let's see here. Musician, entertainer. How interactive is he in chat? He's definitely doing something with music. Is he a geek? Well, he must be a geek. He's wearing a Star Wars t-shirt. He's like a one-man band. He's not doing anything. Am I getting the Bastilla pop figure? Asks JT Master Jedi. No. Wait, you only had a... She didn't have a small Kenner one? Bastilla? Was that Kenner or Hasbro? I don't remember having Kenner. I haven't done pops at all. Like I not actively at least. Vaders. I basically just chase down the Vaders. You know, when I see him, when I think, yo, that would be a good one to have. I'll get the Vaders. Thank you, Nagel0123 for cheering the 42 bits. We're 50-50 Brit and Yoko. Kenner Expanded Universe figure? Oh, then I probably totally missed it. Raid 0+1.
Reaper, good luck. Good luck. Yeah, we can only do 4, but I love it. Like, yeah, one doesn't.
Sorry, I'm looking at the Human Juke. But he's got like 91. The problem is he's got 91 viewers, which is not bad, but we could really boost Yoko or Brit, you know? I'm just curious to know. I haven't decided yet. Okay, so what is he? I'm looking at Human Juke 81. He's playing a band thing. Y'all love your music. Fine, let me go create a Twitch channel. BRB. For reals? Oh, Loyal, you could do it. Snowpiercer, totally agree. Great show. Yeah, man, totally. Loyal's got a... I mean, you got a channel. You got an account. You'll stick with your mugs, goblets, figures, and Gentle Giants bust. See, I never get into the Gentle Giants. I've still got like a Darth Malgus Gentle Giant that I can't get rid of. Well, you can keep a beat. Interesting. Alright, I'll give him a follow. I'll watch him, Krusty. I'm going to keep my eye out on him. Learn how to use OBS Studio. It's not too hard. Loyal, I think if you can handle a 3D printer, you can handle OBS. Just easier to bring a cat to Chris's place to stream from his office while he's sleeping. Yeah, you can do it. I'd bring you in. People have done that. Well, not while I'm sleeping, but people have streamed from here. That has happened before. So, I don't know. What... Brit or Yoko? I'm tossed up. I haven't decided yet. And they're both around the same amount of viewers too. And they're both crafting. Although she is Sith Lord Brit is Star Warsing. Travelers? Interesting. So which person's night could be like completely upend? Oh great, and it's tied. That's awesome. Raid my hard drives. That's funny. Your main collection consists of comics, video games, music, vinyl. You almost have the opposite collection as I do. Business just went live. Although we rated him, I know we rated him last week. I think it's been a while since we've done either Yoko or Brit. And Yoko looks like she's concentrating on chat, so...
Like, how can... I can't get past how good JoJo can be, and then they're like...
Alright, so... I think Yoko's it, because we were going to raid her last night, and then it tilted another way, and I think we haven't raided her in a while, compared to Brit. Brit we raided before, so... Or after her. I'm going to follow, per Krusty's suggestion, I'm going to follow Human Juke 81. I'm going to get a feel for him. Thank you, Lieberman1022. We're just getting ready to raid another channel, but Thorpe wants to see a Loyal Moses channel. You have a decent number of figures, too. The figures, I mean, I'd say figures probably make up a bulk of my collection. If you get to cleaning your office, you'll post in Discord to my collection. Yeah, Tankster, definitely. I'm always jealous. Then I see things that, like, I'm like, whoa, dude. I need that. Where'd you get that? Then I get jelly. Oh, Loyal's now streaming on Only Cows. I'm sorry, Only Fans. Loyal's so popular, he's on Only Loyal. Loyal can launch his own network and call it Loyal. He can call it Loyal Cows. I almost said Loyal Fans. That's loyalfans.com. That's where you go. Here, this is the hook. Loyalfans.com. I've never been there. It's probably a real site because those are 2 words. Like, you go to Loyal Fans and you can sign up to stream, but the thing is, only Loyal can see your streams. So, like, Loyal is the only person in your community on loyalfans.com. Like, that's the hook, right? So everyone goes to stream there just to get Loyal to pay attention to their stream. That's the hook. Or you can sign up for his onlycows.com site, and that is where people stream their farms. Chicken streams are not allowed. Those are against the terms of service. Only bovines and bovine-related material. Not even horses can play. Bulls, possibly. It's kind of in a gray area, but it's only cows. And Loyal runs onlycows.com. That's no chickens or goats. Those are... Well, if it's a chicken, it's really that, you know. The goats, yeah. That is definitely not a place for goats. Where did the chicken streams happen? That's over on onlychickens.com. I mean, that just makes sense. I mean, Loyal should have planned ahead and called it Only Farms, but he wasn't thinking that far in advance. He was just only interested in cows at that time. So it was like Only Cows, and then became a thing. And there was a whole rift between the people who want to stream cows and chickens, and just go to Only Chickens, which is run by a different entity altogether. And then somebody else registered onlyfarms.com. So if Loyal had to do anything, he got stuck with the .us. So onlyfarms.us was the only domain that, and it didn't make any sense because people just kept going to onlycows.com. Loyal created this mess, and I'm making up the story as I go along. Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't like U.S. domains. I don't mind them. It's just like, oh, you couldn't get the .com. The gonk, I think, is going to come together really nicely. I'm pretty happy. I was about 90% accurate. I felt like I was doing pretty well. I felt that I was going down the right path. All right. I think we're going to Yoko. So thank you, everybody, for joining tonight. Really do appreciate it. Wait, hang on. Now Yoko's got 30? Brit's still at 16. Sorry, I'm also looking for who needs the help more. You know what I'm saying? And Brit just... Yeah, so... Now I'm vacillating. Brit or Yoko? Can't wait to hear my opinions on Willy Wonka. Tomorrow, Ben. Tomorrow I will share them. And next time you're in chat, like, you may have to remind me, but I'll bring it up. Because I'm going to watch that video, dude. The Mitch 22, I'm not sure who to raid. The Beetle with Yoko. Not that Yoko. Loyal, isn't that just called a stud service? That is Loyal. He is a stud, and he's at your service. That is a stud service. I should just flip a coin. Yeah, y'all could have made this easier. Y'all could have decided for me. All right, I'm inclined to say Yoko because I think she was before, and we were gonna rate her last night, so she deserves it. They absolutely do. We did Kobalax recently. We haven't done Yoko as recently. And we did Blind Via recently as well. So I try to mix it up. I try not to raid the same people. I try to spread it out to things that I think would be a pretty good flow. Friends of the channel, too. We're going to raid Yoko. That's the decision. Tomorrow, maybe we'll raid her. So anyway, do I remember the Queen Amidala doll in Discord? Yes. You have it, another doll in her box if you want them. Really? Yeah. A Jedi would love them. My daughter would love them. She loves anything. Anything Star Wars, certainly, but like anything specifically Amidala related. Anything Amidala, she loves. Loyal! Coming in at 1,000 bits, like right at the tail end. Thank you very much for that support. Always appreciated. And I know, I figured you've been really, really busy, so it's really nice to have you when you can stop in. And just so you know, I have been 3D printing every day and trying to learn things. I'm trying. I'm trying not to mess anything up. And you should see what I'm going to do. Loyal, I got a new business model. It's going to be a horrible business model, but it's a good one, I think. Like, I bought a mold that I'm going to grind up the filament spares in and pour in. Oh my God. Thank you, Loyal, for the 5 subs. That's incredible. Thank you so much. 5 tier 1 subs coming in here. Look at that. Coming in hot. You've got a safe lead.
Has just gifted 5 subs.
As the #1 gifter in this channel, a very safe lead. Even when Loyal's not here, he is here. Because his name is pretty much permanently placed as the top sub gifter. Of course, the top cheerer today, Loyal, hate to say it, was CNEUp76 with the 10,000 bits to get us to do the chicken dance. Oh, it's April. I need to reset my goals. I should do that. No tips today, not a biggie, but everything else was awesome. What else was I going to say? You remember? If you can spot just a bit for shipping, sure, no worries. We can take care of it in Discord, not a problem. Loyal, we've already killed several hype trains. Yeah, but we've gone through level 5 hype trains several times. Like, I'm very, very, very glad. We've got a pretty good community here, so always grateful when anybody and everybody can show up. I'll be back again tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Not sure what I'm going to be printing yet. Something that trips my fancy, obviously. I'm inclined to try to go with the white sooner rather than later, because I'd like to print that little Stay Puft Marshmallow Ghostbuster little thing. Although I think those are going to get merched out the wazoo. So, to have one of the first ones would be pretty cool. See if I have anything else to say. Not necessarily. Yeah, feel free to join a Discord. Bang, Discord. You can join Discord. You get the announcements. There's different channels in there, including some 3D printing help, which I may very well be using. I also found out about this Gonk droid because Daily Pwn posted a link to it. I really like the inspiration that I'm seeing from the rest of y'all. What y'all are printing is really cool to see. You may be better than me at a lot of things like 3D printing, but still nice to be able to get inspiration. The raid was awesome tonight, and we're definitely going to pay it forward. We're going to pass it along. Hopefully, I'll still see everybody again tomorrow at 6. All those Barnacles folks, especially those of you stuck around. Never know what's going to happen. You never know. Thanks for the laughs. Absolutely. Shy Bear, do it every single day, 6 p.m. Pacific. Set your notifications. Tomorrow may be an even more clickbaity title. In fact, that may be the title. Even more clickbaity. It works! It's stupid, but, that's me. And I'm stupid, and I work. But at least I'm the first one to admit that I'm stupid. No one else will tell you that I'm stupid. I will tell you. Well, actually, a lot of people will probably tell you. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We are going to raid Yoko. She's going to be happy. Unless, Loyal, I'm going to ask you. I'll give it to Loyal. Are we going to raid Yoko or Sith Lord Brit? Sith Lord Brit is cosplaying. She doesn't really do 3D printing. Well, does she? Does she have a resin printer? Brit? Here, Loyal. Like, it's Sith Lord Brit. I can't remember if you were around for the raid then, or Livin' La Vida Yoko. Is that her handle? Yeah, here we go. I've been vacillating. I'm like, I don't know. Look, and there's a shout out to Panfred Nudo. You throw that in there. I reckon the resin will burn. I hope it doesn't burn. I know nothing about resin though. Nothing. Yoko or bust. All right, fair enough. That's what we're doing. We'll do Sith Lord Brit another night. Yoko is going to get the flow. She is crafting. It looks like she's doing. She's gemifying a Batmobile and chatting. And so we're gonna start the raid. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I do love you. I do appreciate you. And at this point, I'm gonna leave you to your own devices. May the Force be with you always. Stay awesome. Give Yoko a follow, but also, please feel free to give at the same time. Give Sith Lord Brit a follow because she does awesome things as well, and sometimes she will pop in here just about every day, if only to say hello, and it's really nice to see her. So we'll be giving her a raid soon at some point in the near future. Now we're gonna raid Livin' La Vida Yoko. We're gonna Tusken raid Yoko. Here we go with a Tusken raid in 3, 2, 1.
I feel like they did it to regain interest since it's been pushed. Yeah, that's a fair point, I suppose. I haven't watched the Black Widow new trailer again yet for that reason either. So I just need to sit down and watch some trailers tomorrow. Wow, Chris, Tusken Raid, thank you. With a big party. Hi guys.
Yay!
I'm gonna switch my views here so I can welcome everybody.